Heyo, Thalion here, and I'm coming to you from the future of this video / stream, my present and your past, because shenanigans. But I just wanted to let you guys know that you are not mistaken in seeing that this is the first Homestuck video on the channel. Unfortunately, Act 1 was lost to the ravages of time because I did not download it fast enough from Twitch, and we're just going to skip over that part because it was definitely my fault. I hope you guys enjoy having Act 2 and onwards, as I will be making sure to have those and uploading them to the channel. This is where stuff really starts to ramp up in Homestuck anyway, and where I really started becoming very invested. So I hope you guys enjoy. Sorry that we don't have the end of Act 1, which I feel like would be what most people would want to see from that video, but I hope you'll enjoy as I delve deeper into the rabbit hole that is the Homestuck. Hello, how is everyone? Hi, how you doing? Hey everyone! Oh, Mary, Addendum, welcome! You're just the Homestuck trash you are. Are we all Homestuck trash on this glorious day? Oh, your work from home shift's just starting. Yo, Canny, I'm glad that you could come and join us and just like hang out while you're working. Watching Twitch streams is one of my favorite things to do while I should be working. Yo, Arbulg, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, I need to turn on my lighting. I'm crazy. Why did I not have my light on? It's bright. Okay, much better. Hello. Hi. How's everyone doing this weekend? Any exciting plans? My wife has been trying to convince me to drink more water because I hit this a little bit too hard. So, you're doing well. I'm glad to hear it. I did not get background music for Homestuck because I'm hot garbage. But you're going to be working, Canny. Do you work weekends normally? Or is that just like on-off thing? Oh, you went to your great-grandmother's grave today. Yeah, I hope that was a good experience for you. I don't know what your relationship is with your great-grandmother or her grave, but I know that those can be really important, like, moments and times for people. How did I feel after my first exposure to the comic? It's the beginning was weak sauce. Like, it had some humor to it, but it definitely did not do much to like actually like hook you. But as soon as you finish the first act, you're like, okay, we're getting into something now. So I'm actually really interested now. Luckily, the characters are really like really personable, so those are enjoyable. It just like it did not give a hook super early. Yeah, the first act is not as good as what comes now. That's the impression that I'm getting. But I'm excited because we are meeting Dave Strider, who I believe is TG, if I remember correctly. I should start... Oh, man, my notes. Yeah, it hasn't scared me off. I'm actually really intrigued. Some of the terminology I don't think was as bad for me as other people. Not because, like, oh, I'm so smart, but because I'm literally a software engineer. So, like, stuff like data structures, like, that's old hat for me. So that stuff, I don't know if that's, like, a barrier to entry for some people, but at the very least, that was fun to see how they were using that in their own terms. But I am very excited to push into, I believe we're in Act 2? I think that's what we're in. I'm not sure how those are all delineated, but let's get on to Dave Strider. Let's examine the room. Your name is Dave. It is an unseasonably warm April day. It's also an unseasonably warm July day right now. Like, it has been hot as hell out where I'm at. How's the weather for everyone else? Just, like, as I kind of diverge from Homestuck, but, like, it has been so hot where I live. Like, incredibly hot. Your bedroom window is open to let some air in, and your fan is cranked. Arguably even more cranked that would be your fly beats, which brings us to your variety of interests. A cool dude like you is sure to have plenty. You have a penchant for spinning out unbelievably ill jams with your turntables and mixing gear. You like to rave about bands that no one's ever heard of, but you. You collect weird dead things preserved in various ways. You're an amateur photographer, and you operate your own makeshift darkroom. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Like, there's a lot. This room is crowded. Oh my goodness. You maintain a number of ironically humorous blogs, not regularly humorous, but ironically humorous, blogs, websites, and social networking profiles. And if the inspiration strikes you, you won't hesitate to drop some fat rhymes on a mofo and represent. So what will you do? Hey, Zach, welcome. You were here the whole time. Woo! Yo, imagine actually understanding Homestuck structure. I'm trying. Act 1 was named The Note Desolation Plays, and Act 2 is The Rise of the Conductor's Baton. That is actually really interesting. That puts a lot of things into perspective. Where do you find those act names? Did I just, go right past them, or are they located other things? You forgot that Dave likes dead things? Is that why he likes John? Yo, thank you, RiceMilk09, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, by the way, guys, big moment. Yo, and Nagasha, welcome. I'm glad that you could join us. By the way, we hit 100 followers, right before this stream, an hour before this stream. So, big hype there. Absolutely exciting. I am so pumped. So, thank you guys so much. If you recall, the act names are from the printed books. They're also in the chapter select screen in the main Homestuck web. Oh. So if I were to so you're saying if I were to boo boo bop boo boo, could I do a? Okay, it doesn't matter. I can figure that out later. Yo, look at that whooper pop. Oh, by the way, guys. By the way, we got approval for a new emote. Are you ready? Finally, this was popularly requested, a rage emote. Yo, rage mode Thalion. So, it's actually based off of Agretsuko. If anybody has seen Agretsuko, I love that show and entire property so much. Thank you for food. Thank you. I got head pats. Excellent. This is a glorious day. But this is going to take 10 years for me to get through Homestuck. So I'm going to continue reading a little bit. Yeah, Agretsuko, I can't wait for the next season. So let's quickly retrieve our arms from cinder blocks. Always starts with retrieving arms. So let's go. Yeah, hell yeah, rice milk. More like 100 years? We'll see. Nah, get the damn beta and save your friend's life. Let's go. This notion strikes you as nonsensical. You can't imagine how a video game can save someone's life, and in any case, you're quite sure no one you know is in any danger. Anyways, these are your copies of the beta you received in the mail recently. You've labeled them with your name in bold red print to distinguish them from your bros copies, who labeled his in kind. Neither of you really gives a shit about this game or has any intention of playing it, but you'll be damned if you let that get in the way of your campaign of one-upmanship. The usual tradition. I mean, so how many pages are in this comic? I know it's in the thousands. I thought it was 6,000, but I think it's a bit longer than that. So we'll be here for a while. I'm excited. I want to get to the crazy bits so badly. 8,000. That's so many. Oh my goodness. You would never consider allowing a flute. Well, oh yeah, I had to read the thing. Bleat like a goat and piss on your turntable. What user posted this? The disrespect to the turntable. And they get longer later on. Okay, good to know. You would never consider allowing any fluid even remotely resembling urine to touch your beloved turntables. That would risk breaking them, and a world without the gift of your godly science just doesn't sound like a place you want to be a part of. While you're at it, you might as well wipe out human civilization with a meteor or something ridiculous like that would probably never happen. That sort of thing only happens in stupid idiot movies for stupid idiots. Whoa. Is he calling John Egbert a stupid idiot? Let's see. It was you? Did you tell him to piss on the turntable? Cole, get the fuck out. Leave. Do not disrespect turntables. Yo, Vrisic. It is my first time reading this. This is actually the second stream of me reading it, but I am completely blind. Traditionally, improv relies on the principle of yes and. What I like about Homestuck is that it operates on the principle of no but. It's pretty interesting and fun. Okay. Yo, re-recursive. Re-recursive. Yo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm liking it so far. It had a bit of a slow start, Vrisic, but it is very good now. It is starting to really pique my interest. Dave talks a lot about piss. Yeah, no, I get the impression that TG and I forget, is it EG for John Egbert's username? I forget. I should just call them by their actual names. But they seem really close. Like their relationship seems really like solid. Their friendship does. But let's see. What go? You will, however, contemplate bleeding like a goat for ironically humorous purposes at a later date. EB, thank you. Yo, you're excited for any new Homestuck streamers? Also, this Rev Dave. Oh, is that? Yo, I like that emote. Oh, that's awesome. Yo, Dave is a cool guy. This is your closet. This is where you keep a lot of your crap, like that box and that bottle of. What is that? Is that? Check the blue box. Oh, interesting. The goop is here. Is that a graphical difference, or is that meant to be the goop from earlier? This is the package that your friend John Egbert sent you for your 13th birthday a little while ago. It contains nothing except a note and a certificate of authenticity vouching for the genuine Hollywood memorabilia which the box originally contained, and which you are now wearing to be ironic, but also incredibly cool in a way somehow intangibly related to the ironic nature of the accessory. You find it sort of exasperating to explain these subtleties to people. The box also includes a signed photo of Ben Stiller, which now proudly hangs above your closet. Proudly and ironically. You're having internet issues? Oh no, Zach. Irony is the gateway drug to doing things actually. That is really true. That is so true. Before I started streaming on Twitch, I would say like stuff like Pog, and Poggers, like ironically. And then now I just say it actually. Like, it really, that is the truest of things. Let's see. You capture log the box through your hash map fetch modus. Yo, hash map's so useful. Dave is in the know. Your modus currently has hash function resolves the index by valuing each constant at 2 and each val at 1. The total is divided by your number of cards, and the remainder is the index. I don't actually think that's a good idea. That's not a good hash function. Well, actually, it might be okay. It might be okay, assuming that the names of things don't change very often. Which, I mean, I guess in this world they probably don't. But you also could have a lot of hash collisions because of how, like, the English language works. What defines a good hash function? Something that will, prevent collisions. So, like, for example, like, let's look at box. So you have 2 plus 1 plus 2. We could have something like, let's say, Rex. You could have a hash collision, which means you end up losing some of the benefits of the hash function because you end up having to traverse an array where they're both stored. Hashpog. Look at you knowing about coding and math and shit. I mean, I should know how this works. Hopefully. Probably I don't know as much as I should. See, you're starting to understand the nature of irony. Dude, irony, you dab habitually. Ironic dab. Let's go. There was a girl in your school a couple years ago that tried to bring dabbing back. Yo, but was she successful? Did she try to do it in actuality? Because she has to start ironically and get everybody hooked on the irony and then transition into doing it actually. The box is captured into card 5. Let's see. Oh, hell yes. It is an unopened container of apple juice. You thought you were allowed. This is like fucking Christmas up in here. It's so great. You have to tell John about this immediately. He'll be so excited. Not really worried about the apocalypse thing. Dabbing never went out of style. You're not embarrassed to admit this, but Homestuck prepared you for learning about programming data structures. Honestly, like, it introduces you to the concepts really well. It shows them in a practical manner. It's actually not bad. I would highly recommend, if somebody has free time and they're just like casually interested in data structures, like picking this up. Because it shows it in a very physical way how these are related. It's actually really cool. Let's see, you capture log juice into card 7. So I can't wait till we finally get a. Actually, how does hashing work if you have collisions with the modus op? I'm sure we'll run into a collision later because I'm assuming it doesn't have a backing array. But let's see. Access Pester Chum and Pester John. The data structure shit is not the most important thing about this comic, to my knowledge. Programming teachers should not use textbooks and instead just assign Homestuck reading as homework. Homestuck introduced you to so many things. I'm really interested to see. Like oh, look at that badass rig he's got there for 2009. Like, look at that. Got the colors. It's awesome. In addition to letting your buddy know about this outstanding juice windfall, you figure you'll wish him a happy birthday while you're at it. at it. In your own cool sort of roundabout way, of course. Good thing you looked at that box he sent you, or you might have forgotten. You also might have asked him about that beta. The kid's been harping about it for weeks. It would be cool if it came on his birthday. He'd be one happy camper. Let's see. Did we back up? Are we back? Timeline back at the beginning of the day? Let me see. Hey, so what sort of it? Yeah, okay, we're back at the beginning of the day. So I believe, yeah, so this is the part before. Imagine getting assigned Homestuck for homework. I love how you ask questions about everything. Speculation is my favorite part about watching people read Homestuck. It's 1813, David's time. Yeah, no, I am very intrigued by everything here. I'm trying to see. It's fine. I'm trying to make sure that there's no like weird differences, like we have colliding timelines or anything crazy like that. Hyman Peyton has juice. Okay, I think we're good here. Hephaestus. Interesting. Go online and view sites. Oh, I got a cough. At work. Oh, but it was 6:13 in John's time. Okay, so that probably puts Dave, if this is in the States, at East Coast, and it would put John at Mountain Time. That's weird. Or it could be Central and Pacific Time. Let's see. Is that spoilers? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You open the Hephaestus web browser and direct it to your ironically maintained blog where you post monthly satirical reviews of Game Bro magazine. Your latest post is a review of the March issue. Let's go see what this is. Game Bro, grand snack, fuck yeah, with Frito-Lay, spicy sweet chili. Actually, just so you guys know, this is my favorite Dorito. It's absolutely my favorite Dorito. Oh, you're good. You're good, Addendum. Like, you're good. I am particularly spoiler sensitive just because like I like to experience things. But it's not a big deal. Grand snack, fuck yeah. Like, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all. Fun fact, even though I probably shouldn't reveal too much information about myself on the interwebs, even though I always do, I actually am from Texas. So that kind of resonates with me. Maybe I'm Dave. What? The Doritos is in front of the Pringles? This cannot be. La Brea. Let's see. In the new tab, you open one of your sites, a webcomic ironically maintained through a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It's called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. I'm not reading this. Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You have legions of devoted fans, many of whom are totally convinced of your creative persona's sincerity, which is just how you like it. Just check the latest page of the Midnight Crew. You figure as long as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see how that new this self-promotion. You are members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in complexity. Your schemes convoluted. You are planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? Let's see. Wait, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff is necessary? Alright, I'll go back. Alright, I'll go back. Alright. Skip Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, Ace Gamer. You gotta at least read the first page. Fine. I will definitely read it. Alright. Doritos are superior, by the way, Addendum. I completely agree. Dave can already. I can't wait to be a useless piece of shit and play all these games. That is definitely me. That is me. Fuck, I'm falling down all these stairs. I warned you about the stairs, bro. I told you, dog. It keeps happening. I told you about the stairs. Guys, I'm hooked. Oh, what the fuck is, what? Am I, terms of service? Terms of service? There's that nudity. Crucial to the plot. I told you about the stairs. Oh man, I can't wait for somebody to fall downstairs later and all to be foreshadowing. I can't wait, because that's exactly what happened with the posters about the apocalypse. Let's see. Whoa, Doritos are inferior, lowly food, Pringles are the best? Yo, that is a hot take. An accident. Yo, fuck, Homestuck, make this a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff stream. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not shitting on Pringles. I'm just saying I like Doritos better. Doritos are food with personality. Pringles are like, they're just like, they walk in, they come in and out of your life, and they don't really leave that impact that you need. You know what I mean? Let's see. I recommend reading up to page 3 because that's how many were up at the time. But of course, you can just skip them. Oh my goodness, it's weird how the three of them all have different web browsers. Yo, actually, wait, you mentioned that from Rain. Wait, where is Rain? Where? Or was that last time? Oh my goodness. It is a bit weird but interesting. Like, clearly Hephaestus is, if we were to make these analogs to browsers that were going on in 2009. Doritos after you've been in the pool? I agree, Addendum. After my own heart. Homestuck is objectively bad, and Sweet Bro and Hello Chef is objectively good. You don't make the rules. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for passing on Rain's messages. I appreciate that. Let's see. I will read up to page 3, even though TOS compels me. Yeah, dude, wear your pants. I took them off because I was banging your mom for a minute there, and now you are banging her. Today I put jelly on this hot god. Yo, just how hot do you even have to be to do something like that? So, okay, so when do we kill God? Is this an anime? When do we kill God? This is how all these stories go. Chapter 1, you go and you do some shit, and then last chapter you kill God. Let's do it. Use Occam's razor on plans and schemes. Spade Slick uses Occam's razor to carve a circular hole into the heist plans, freeing it from the knife. You wonder what moron would jam a knife so hard into a table in the first place. Climb the ladder and exit the hideout. Implement nefarious plans. Okay, he's climbing the ladder. Oh no, the bamboozle. You push against the manhole cover, but it seems some unbelievable jackass has parked your getaway van on top of it. A familiar feeling stirs. That feeling is overwhelming, soul-blackening rage. It's the sort of rage that will make a man feel totally justified in sporting an unnecessarily elaborate assortment of fancy blades. Skip ahead 100 pages or so. Wow, it took 100 pages for this to descend into... What is that arm over there? What is that? Is that a trans-dimensional being or an arm-shaped dildo? I'm not sure. Occam's razor is such a good name for a blade. It is. It really is. Hideout stuck. I like it so much. Oh, man. I don't remember where you last left off, so you jump way ahead. You always forget to save your place in the story. Yo, this is real anytime I read webcomics. Yo, it's a dildo. You call them knives, I call them fancy blades. Men of culture. It looks like tempers have been short in this pressure cooker already. You speculate that the tipping point may have been an ill-advised motion for a game of 52 pickup. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. This worries me. Whose hand is this? Whose arm is this? Is this foreshadowing? Are we crossing through dimensions? Who knows? Save your place and read it later. Even though the adventure began recently, it's already over 3,000 pages long. You just don't have time for this bullshit. You'll catch up later. Besides, it looks like someone's pestering you. You're pretty sure you know who it is. Let's answer our chum. Never play 52 pickup. Before I know it, there's going to be 52 copies of the game, 52 meteors. Who even fucking knows? Who even knows? It's even worse than Uno. Uno can be dangerous. Uno can destroy friendships and lives. In some cultures, the persistent refusal of a lady's invitation to play a game with her would be a sign of wanton disrespect. Either that or flagrant homosexuality. What? Oh, no, look, I'm busy, okay? Oh, wait, I forgot TG's voice. What? No, look, I'm busy, okay? I got a lot of shit on my plate. I'm sort of a big deal, okay? 52 is crucial to the story. Let's see. In some cultures, the persistent... So, actually, I was actually wondering before, and don't answer, actually, very important, rhetorical. Damn it, is my stupid chatbot not working? Let me restart it. There was a reason for this. There was an absolute reason for this. Let me restart CloudBot. Yeah, and I can't really test it because I can't get it in there without it being in an actual stream. CloudBot, but I'm restarting it and we're going to see how it goes. But there have been some hints, at least it seems to me, there have been some hints that, that Dave is gay. And by hints, I mean it's hitting me over the head with a rubber mallet that says Dave is gay. My Dave voice is interesting, but you like it? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. But, I don't know. I am getting some feelings about that, and it seems like it's trying to drop them. Man, CloudBox sucks ass. Okay, well, I'll figure that out later. I'll figure it out later. Well, I say that, but I'm going to continue to fail to figure it out in every stream. What? No, look, I'm busy, okay? I got a lot of shit on my plate. I'm sort of a big deal, okay? I know. Sometimes I wonder how you're ever allowed to pay for meals in a restaurant. It must be hard to keep a low profile when you're always overhearing odd voices whisper, "It's that guy who has a blog." Seriously, dudes be worshipping me left and right. I can hardly walk down the street without stepping over torsos of the prostate. Navigating the urban landscape, I'm sure, is difficult enough without an obstacle course of deferential flesh and skyward asses. Perhaps adapting the art of parkour to your unique environment would help. Yeah, I mean, damn. Like, there's this scruffy little shit at my feet, an orphan or something, I don't know, face flush in the pavement, and I'm like, dude, you listening for a stampede of buffaloes or something? He braves a look at me and then gives my shoe a little kiss and scurries the fuck off. Heavy as the crown. Yeah, not kicking Oliver Twist in the fucking face every day is my gift to the world, I guess. I don't know if he is or not, but I would 100% date him. What a cool guy. He is the coolest of dudes. He is the coolest. Breathtaking magnanimity. Magnanimity. I can't speak. I love Rose so much. I love her. Among other things, I just give and fucking give. Indeed, nary a jewel tumbles from your wish box of daily exploits, which I imagine does not sparkle. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're just lobbying for me to play that dumb game. Baseless accusation. Look, I'm telling you, Egbert is all about that game. He will play it with you and probably be tickled stupid about it. I know this very well. I cannot hasten his mail's delivery, however. Yeah, I'll hassle him some more about it. And look at how about this? If you ever find yourself in the position where your life depends on me playing that piece of shit game, then I'll play. Will that make you happy? More than you know. It perfectly mollifies my grief over the demise of chivalry. John, what are you doing? Stop doing nothing. And this is the weird future desert person. Rose is fantastic. I love her so much. Is my schedule Homestuck every Saturday at 2 p.m. EST? That is correct, yes. Until I finish Homestuck, this will be my Saturday existence. Imagine being straight can't be me. Yo, there's no... Wait, what? I was going to make a call. Oh, bump. There is something that goes bump in the night. Meanwhile, in the present, in the place where the present may be a concept of dubious merit, which is fair considering we have weird timeline progression that is interacting with John. John is spacing out, but a vague and forceful thought jolts him to attention. Or maybe it is that bumping sound coming from the other side of the door? What is that? A thick, unpleasant fluid pools from beneath the door. Troubling! Investigate this! There's a trail of this fluid in the hall leading to your room. Right, there was the thing in the box that went crazy. You love how all the kids have different dynamics with each other, but they all work as friends. Absolutely. The writing has been super good. It has been really good at endearing you to the characters. It's been really good at making them feel distinct. I like it. You're going to go obtain cake? Okay, well, go get cake and return to us soon, Mary. We need you. Dave, let's play some hauntingly sick beats. You've had enough of the computer for a while. You feel like messing around. You've been messing around on it all week. It's time to get your jam on. You pull up your trusty Akai NPC 1000 sampler and prepare to get sick nasty. Let's go. Music. I need the music. Is my music not working anymore? Is my music machine broke? Is there supposed to be music here? Who's my favorite character so far? Probably Rose. I like Rose a lot. Dave, though, is making me very enjoyable. Press the button. Press which button? There's a lot of button. Oh! Okay, we're moving on. It's so way too loud. Blowing out my own ears. Okay. Yo, absolutely bopping. Yo, so yeah, I definitely think Rose. So far, but Dave is a runner-up. John hasn't really piqued my interest too much yet. So we'll see. Rose is your unproblematic fave? Do you have a problematic phase? Yo, jam, let's go. Those beats were so fresh they belong in a produce aisle, is what you're talking about. Soccer moms be thumping that shit for ripeness like melons? You know what I mean. What? Dave, please. Please. Oh, yeah. Eat the apple juice. After beats that fresh, it would be a crime not to reward yourself with a celebratory swig. Let's see. I mean, you don't really need to do the math all the time to get the... Well, I guess you can. Let's... Oh, no. Do-dum. 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 You can't do it. John's got you all twisted up inside now. All you can think about is Mandel's gross monster piss. Damn you, Egbert. You recapture log the juice. Allocate sword to the strap. Yo, Dave has got swords. That makes sense. So he's blade kind. Your strife specificist is already allocated with the blade kind apparatus, or abstractus. There's no need to allocate it. You can wield your sweet ninja sword as a weapon once it's in your strife deck, but you'll have to capture log it first before moving it there. Let's capture log it. The ninja sword. Aha. See, this is what I was talking about having a conflict. So it's just, instead of having a backing array, it's just going to eject the conflict. Good to know. Welcome back, Mary. Yo, a swig of apple piss. I mean, juice. Yo, Chaylene, welcome to the stream. You have a very problematic fate, but no spoilers? Interesting, interesting. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I have a Discord down below that is specifically for spoiler chat and also hanging out. So you guys can, if you want to talk about stuff in the spoiler chat, feel free. Normally, I would just do a cool little Discord command for chat for Cloud. Oh shit, it works! Cloudbot is with us again. Praise be. Praise be to Cloudbot. So, definitely can talk about it there, but also please talk here, because I enjoy talking with you guys. And definitely more Silodeck shenanigans. I'm a little sad that there's no backing array, but it makes sense, because there's got to be a downside to each thing. When piss is a literary theme. It splashes all over the turntables and your copies of the beta. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. It's fuck John. The turntables have been dishonored. I can't take it. I can't take it. We gotta blame Egbert for this. What? Get a towel or something. You head out to get a towel from the bathroom across the hall. You glance at one of the many radical puppets in your bro's collection. What is with harlequins and puppets? Absolute nonsense. Also the goop. The goop again. The goop is here. If anything, is there anything not awesome about your bro? You think not. You enter the bathroom. There's a damp towel on the floor you can probably use for... What is with these creepy-ass puppets? Okay. I don't like puppets. Puppets, I am against puppets. I am anti-puppets. I hate puppets. Like, hand puppets, sure. But, like, in games, in, like, media that I consume, puppets, they get me. You have to stop to pay a little respect to one of your bro's boys hanging up there. Hey, little man, how's it hanging? Let's capture log the damn towel. And, yep, we have another collision, expelling the box. Search the bathroom for something slightly less damp. You just decide to wring this towel out into the toilet to make it less damp. Now it's just a towel. So there is no... Ooh, that makes the hash way worse. The fact that you can change... That was Slappy on the poster? Okay. You can change the names of things, which... Since collisions... That's okay, since collisions just eject things. So it shouldn't be too bad. Grab the box again. Let's see. You clean up the juice with the towel and hang the damp beta envelope on your line to dry. Why did it do a hash for clean? Just because do you have to have your action with the hash also match the hash of the item that you want to use? Because that's weird. Or is it just being clever? You hang the damp beta envelopes on your line to dry off. I hope it's not damaged. In the breeze of the fan, the betas jostled near the open window. This arrangement is a little disconcerting. If they fell out, it would sure be a stupid way to lose them. Let's turn off the fan. The crisis is easily averted. You can't imagine it will ever resurface later in any way, shape, or form. The beta is as good as yours forever. Yeah, definitely. You should probably go pester Egbert again. You wonder if he found the beta yet. You might also chat about your respective Siliduses and fetch modi. And if the topic comes up, you wonder if he is anywhere near as smooth with the Silodex as you are. Probably not. It's probably not even humanly possible. Suddenly, a rambunctious crow flies in through the open window and snatches the beta, possibly to make a nest with, and maybe just for the sake of being a brainless, feathery asshole. You yell at the bird. Damn bird! Why the bird gotta take my beta? Yo, stop! Oh. So you do have to use the command. Wait, are you killing the bird? That's not right. You accidentally launch your ninja sword and everything goes flying out the window, dead bird and all. What? You can't just murder birds. You can't just murder the bird. Birds canceled 2020. You love birds? When I was in college, poor burb. Yeah, that was the burb. The birds aren't real. When I was in college, there was the Great Bird and Squirrel War near like where everybody would go eat lunch. They would try to get all the food, and the squirrels and the birds were both like very human friendly, and they would gum up and try to get your food. But if you were to put food down away from you to feed one of them, they would start to fight. Like the bird would attack the squirrel would try to run away and attack the bird. It was crazy. It was a giant like war going on campus. So you had to choose team bird or team squirrel. All right, let's see. No one can ever know about this. Dave, you're a murderer. That bird is your problematic favorite. Birds are really problematic. Birds are the real enemy of this. Whoa. I looked over. Is that a gnome? Yeah, you can kiss all that stuff goodbye. You feel sorry for the bird, but at least you can never plan on using that beta ever. Anyway, now that bit of ugliness is behind you, you guess you can look forward to several few hours of messing around in your room. Wait, what? What does that say when it transitions? Oh, snap. Oh, it's switching over to Rose. Okay, I was like, what the hell? You prepare to descend the stairs to your living room. You're standing eye to eye with a familiar foe, a 20-foot-tall granite statue of the mighty wizard Zazarpan the Learned. Your mother had him installed through a hole in the roof with a heavy-duty crane. Just looking at that mystical gaze, to peer into those aloof glassy eyes is to arrest the curiosity of any mortal. To behold the wisdom concealed in the furrows of that venerable face is to know the ceaseless joys of bewilderment itself. Any man so fortunate as to catch askance his merry tinkle or twitch of whisper shall surely have all of his dreams fulfilled. I'm going to write down Zazarpan the Learned. We have bird versus squirrel. Yeah, let all wars be decided by champion bird and champion squirrel, honestly. Zazarpan, excuse me, the Learned. Whatever that means. Did I bet on who would win? No, because you don't, like, something that brutal, something that dangerous, you don't put bets on. You put your faith in. You put, oh, God, I killed it. Hit the keyboard and I killed it. Support. Taking notes is important. So that's, I mean, I don't know what is important and what isn't for the notes, so I'm just trying. Let's see. You find this grisly abomination utterly detestable. Psychoanalyze your mother's love of wizards. There's nothing to psychoanalyze. Your mother clearly has no real affinity for these damnable things. She only collects them to spite you because that's the only thing your mother can ever do, clearly. If anything, she finds them more repellent than you do. She's just a committed woman. Okay, wait, this is a very different looking statue than the one before. Go downstairs to the kitchen back door. You descend to the living room area of your house's expansive open layout. There's a sound of rushing water beneath the floor. It tends to strike guests as a strange presence in a living space, because it is, but it's become hardly audible to you through familiarity. There's the front door, but hopefully there's no need to make the long trek around the house in this rain. You might as well see if you can slip to the kitchen and out the back unnoticed. So let's take a look. You have all this wizardry. So we have clowns, puppets, and wizards. Single-handedly kills Homestuck. Let's see. So we have all these wizards. We do have a nice little, like, tentacle princess here, which I dig. I like you. How do these all coalesce? The wizard, the puppet, and the harlequins. This is interesting. Okay, but it's bronze, not copper for the vacuum statue. But it wasn't always. A while ago, you gave this as an ironic gift to your mom for Mother's Day. You even customized it with a drink holder to support one of her many ubiquitous alcoholic beverages. She liked the gift so much, she had it bronzed and put on this pedestal. She even left it plugged in so it can still be turned on every now and then. But never to do any cleaning. It never leaves this display. Sometimes at night, when you're in your room, you can hear it wailing from downstairs. She must know you can hear it. She is completely deranged. You love everything about Rose and her aesthetic. I adore Rose. I absolutely love Rose so far. Like, the characters have been great. You love Hussie. Author commentary. We just got psyched out back to Big Ugly Wizard. I think we can all agree that wizards are pretty fucking dumb. This is what I picture when I close my eyes and imagine a wizard. A big old hobo in a stupid hat holding a dumb crystal ball. That's fantastic. Yeah, no, warlocks and sorcerers way better than wizards. Let's be real. Let's be real. has such a way with words. Grab the Eldritch Princess. It's too big to capture log. Note that you would want to move it anyway. Not that you would want to move it anyway, excuse me. The pretty princess doll has been sitting there for months, ever since your brother got this abomination for your birthday. It's a totally passive-aggressive gesture. You decide to make it much less abominable by knitting Her Majesty a new head and arms. Now it brings a mischievous smile to your face whenever you walk by. Your mother hasn't removed the doll yet, and probably never will. She would never be the one to blink first. This combative nature... Wait, I take that back. Wizards are better, quite clearly. Yo, Mary, because you got pinned as a wizard. Yeah, you like wizards? Actually, wizards are super fun in D&D. Wizards are incredibly fun. Sorcerers are also fun, but being able to switch out your spells, beautiful. You don't think that this one's that bad? It's not like Thalion would want to go to the page just to hear about his commentary. What a healthy parent-child dynamic. Yo, sorcerers got them points, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, subtle casting? Fantastic. You will not post any author commentary that has any hint of future things to come. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's get the umbrella for protection from the elements. Oh, God. And she has that weird-ass tree structure. We're going to have a hell of a time accessing that card when you need it. You guess you'll just cross that bridge later. Pink inside the kitchen. Hello, Eldritch Princess. Yo. This vaguely reminds me of The Page Master, if anybody remembers that movie. But wizards are fair game. Yo. I dig the wizard emote. The liquor bottles are out in full force. Mom is surely nearby. Investigate the richly colored object. That would be your refrigerator, whose surfaces have been customarily served as a battlefield for a chilly siege of passive-aggressive one-upmanship. This was a drawing you did of your cat Jaspers when you were younger, along with a poem about it. Your mother bought this ostentatious $15,000 frame for it and had it welded to the door. Okay, that's an egregious use of money. Using the colorful magnet letters, you recently left a succinct message, which may or may not have been directed toward anyone in particular. But you couldn't find the letter W, so you just stuck two V's together. Shrew. Why shrew? Is she calling her mother a shrew? Your mother then purchased a fresh pack of W's and left them there for your convenience. Appreciative of the thoughtful gesture, you left her a sincere thank you note, which you had legally notarized and then marked with a drop of blood. What is this mother-daughter dynamic? Oh my goodness. This is wild. But part of it was touching the floor, so your mother was kind enough to lift the lower portion of the document with a velvet pillow. Attach the W to face as a fake mustache. We have it. Look at Rose, just like, look at that. That is beautiful. Rose is like, my disguise has been complete. This is incredibly silly, and you're not sure how it fits into your campaign against your mother, or getting your computer back online to escape your doom. But it's hard to resist getting a little silly sometimes, especially when you are absolutely positive no one is watching. Capture log the W. After seeing Rose's dynamic with her mother, I'm no longer surprised why she carelessly ruined John's dad's stuff. That's actually a fair point. She probably... Also because they're rich, right? Like, clearly Rose's mother has more money than she knows what to do with. So the idea of, like, ruining a bathroom probably isn't that big of a deal to Rose. It's something that could easily be fixed with money. Whereas that might not be true for John's dad. I don't know. I don't know what their financial situation is. She also had a problem with John taking his dad's PDA. That's true. So yeah, there's like this weird boundary between Rose and her mom that operates in a really different way from John and his dad. Interesting. Well, we have a W now. But that unsightly void in the W pack won't do, nor will the gash in the plastic. You deposit 12 cents in its place, which is your approximation of the letter's value. You also make a vow to return later and neatly sew the plastic shut. Thinks of ways to do one up mother. You now wonder how to address the pillow situation. It seems the woman has you at a clear disadvantage. Perhaps slipping a fresh doily under the pillow will do the trick? Or maybe spilling a bit of Worcestershire sauce on it, and then having it dry cleaned and returned along with a laboriously ingratiating apology note? No, there's no time for anything like that. Or maybe, just thinking out loud here, you could use an entire pack of W's as M's. Oh yes, that would burn. But you've already done something with that W pack, and there's no need to go back to gild that lily. This is delicate business, and that pillow is screaming for rebuttal. John's dad just wants to bake cakes and talks about clown. Kind of weird, but hardly harmful. Yeah, John, like, how dare John reject the loving affection of his father? Though to be fair, like, I don't know if this is going to dig into like deeper themes, but people experience their relationships differently. Just because someone might have a better situation than you doesn't mean that they're completely happy with it, and that doesn't necessarily make that invalid. What a brazen assumption. Yeah, but like, just because like the perception of John's dad, like John and his dad's relationship might be better than Rose's and her mom's, from Rose's perspective, doesn't necessarily mean that John doesn't struggle with things with his dad, is what I'm trying to get at. Because I think those are brazen assumptions. The idea that like it's so black and white. They are not clowns. We went over this. Yeah, Harlequins. You got to remember. You decide to take the velvet pillow and lovingly embroider a poem in praise of motherhood on it. Hopefully you can pull this off before she notices it's gone. God, the tree is getting very deep, but it causes your tree to be pretty badly unbalanced. It will surely auto-balance itself in a moment. And just like that, the umbrella becomes accessible in the root card. That's one of the things you love about the tree modus, the happy surprises. That's not what you want from a data structure. You don't want happy surprises from a data structure. I think your mom does care about her and try to connect with her, but since Rose is her edgy teenage false, she seems to have some sort of one-upmanship. I completely agree, actually, Arbolg. I completely agree. But we'll see. I'm trying to see if Rose really revels in this kind of one-upmanship, or if she's genuinely bothered by it. There is the alcoholism implications. That is really the only major problematic thing I've seen so far that you can chalk up to, oh, that could be really dangerous. Let's see. Head out the back door. Okay, that's enough. Time to get go. Ah! The mother has arrived. You don't know how she does that. You're never safe in this house. And all the things to be doing during a power outage, she's up to her ironic housewife routine again. The mop bucket doesn't even have any water in it. What an absolute madwoman. Hop over the counter, landing in a roll. Go, Rose, go! This bird's gotta fly. That was fast. She went real fast. But she's going to notice that the pillow's gone. She kind of sexy, though. She got them hips. Youth roll. Lousy goddamn stupid wizards. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Meanwhile, in the past again. You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with the gaffer tape, but it's sort of hard to get any work done when people keep pestering you all day. Guess you better get to that. Let's answer our chum. Let's see. Hey! Oh, Garden Gnostic. Hi, Dave. Hey, sup? Not much sup with you, bro. Good one. It's alright. Being chill, I guess you know how it goes. Great, feeling cool today, Mr. Cool Guy? Oh man, you know it. So cool. You know this shit, shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas, I'm telling you. So, have you talked to John today? Yeah, we were talking a while ago about how he sucks at his Silodex. Can you believe he uses stack? That kid is ridiculous. Lol, well that doesn't sound like much fun. What was he use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot whenever we talk about your goofy moduses, I get a migraine. What do you want with John? I want to tell him happy birthday and ask him about his birthday package. Oh yeah, I was being sort of cagey and told him to check the mail because I was wondering if mine came yet. I think it did, yeah? And I think mine came too. So I guess you want to know if he likes it or something? No, he will not open it. He will lose it. Sorry to hear that, I guess. Huh. No, it's good actually, because he'll find it again later when he really needs it, which of course is why I sent it in the first place. Here we go. We got some future telling or time travel shenanigans confirmed. Garden Gnostic, Gigi, time travel, clairvoyance. Nobody asking why this could be time travel or clairvoyance. Nothing. Who knows? Garden Gnostic. Who knows what's going on? Perhaps this is a person. I don't know. Christmas colors. Yeah, I like it. The very interesting bits have arrived. See, like, I never get how you know these things. I don't know. I just know that I know. All right. Anyway, I have to go. I have to feed because I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking. Man, if I were you, I'd just take that fucking devil beast out behind a woodshed and blow its head off. Jesus, Dave. I mean, I know you're an animal murderer now, but you don't have to lean into it. I don't think I could if I tried. Yeah, say hi to your granddad for me too, okay? Yeah, I guess an encounter with him is almost certain. It's usually intense. Yeah, well, isn't it always like that with family? but he sounds like a total badass. Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, gotta go. See ya. Let's get the phone. Perhaps it's some form of prognostication. You don't see it. Let's see. GG. Better say GG when the video matches are over. Video game matches are over. Also, this is out of left field, but you should definitely read Jailbreak. What is Jailbreak? Please enlighten me, Recursive. Dave has a way with words. A bad way. Yeah, like, he tries to be edgy. He doesn't try to be edgy. Excuse me, that's Rose. He tries to be cool. It'll be handy to have your phone on standby so you won't always have to go back to your computer whenever someone pesters you. That way you can send a text message. That way you can text message people no matter where you are or how outrageously cool thing you're up to. So cool. Oh yeah, we got that towel. John, pursue adversary into that room. Let's see. Jailbreak is the original MS Paint adventure. Oh, okay. And it'll help me understand a lot of things. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll have to check it out. I'll check it out on some of my free time. Well, I say some of my free time. What's that? What is free time, guys? Lunch. Look. This mac and cheese has begun to become a solid. And even meanwhile, in the present, sort of, once again the slippery antagonist eludes you. You find more of these unpleasant, oily smears. Something is pestering you. Someone is pestering you, but your PDA and computer register the message. Damn, you can go for some mac and cheese? Yeah, we got that Kraft dinner. What is going on for lunch right now? This chum will know what to do. Alright, I'm out of my room now looking for my bro's game. Oh, good. Yeah, there are no signs of Rose yet. I hope she's okay. Well, if she comes back, I'll be ready. You better know what you're talking about, because this could get ugly. Brought my phone, and I already took my awesome katana with me in case things get too hot to handle, and they always do. You mean that cheap piece of shit you have on the wall? Fuck you. It's sharp, and it's awesome, and it's a sword. End of story. Okay, I really don't care. I'm in my room again. I think there's someone else in the house, like monsters or something. Howie? Huh, I wish. Dude, monsters aren't real. That's stupid kid stuff for stupid babies. Maybe. Yeah, you're right. Apart from the whole comet thing. What are you, an idiot? Of course there are monsters. Oh, okay. Dave is down, yeah. Let's see. The plot is independent of Jailbreak, but the allusions to Jailbreak will be understood and make more than 0 sense. Just more than 0 is always what I'm going for. Oh, and it's finishable in less than 1 stream. Interesting. Of course there are monsters in your house. You're in some weird evil monster dimension. Come on, skepticism is the crutch of cinematic troglodytes. Like, hey mom, dad, there's a dinosaur or a ghost or whatever in my room. Like, yeah, right, Junior, go back to bed. Fuck your mom and dad. How many times are we gonna watch this trope unfold? It wasn't a goddamn funny the first time I saw it. Just once I'd like to see a dad crap his pants when a kid says there's a vampire in his closet. Be like, oh shit, everyone in the minivan. Be fucking dad of the year right there. Okay, stop. What do I do? What do you have, a hammer? Man, so lame. Okay, whatever. You should go look into weaponizing your Silodex. My bro is always getting on my case about it, but man, it's not as easy as it sounds. But if you're fighting monsters left and right, you don't have much choice. Let's see. I guess I can read up on data structures some more. How's it going there? I'm out in the living room. He's usually here, but I don't see him. Might be playing his mind games. He's always pulling this ninja shit. Alright, all I see is little Cal over there, so I guess he can't be far. Oh god, so lame. What? See, I just don't know why you think it's cool. His ventriloquist rapping thing. Oh, little Cal? No man, little Cal is the shit. That's fine, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm just saying that being a white guy who's a rapper with a ventriloquist doll is not cool by any stretch of the imagination or by any definition of the word cool, ironic, or otherwise. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Bullshit. Cal is dope, puppets are awesome, John Egbert blows, the end. Yeah, more like the opposite of all those things is the thing that is true. I'm going to read. Good luck with your bro. Read your book and stay wary of these foes. Oh man. It hasn't really... Oh, okay. Also, hammers are cool. Hammers are cool. Like, at least John Egbert is not a bird murderer. Unlike Dave. Dave can never wipe that sin off his conscience. It will be crawling on his back. Yo, Lil Cal is the shit, man. Oh, hello, little demon Harlequin. Monsters. Only stupid babies who poop in their diapers believe in that stuff. But, John, to the right. Please look to the right, just barely. A little bit to the right. Okay. Let's see. Time for Rose. Youth roll right out the door. Woo! Jump scare. Strike. How's the volume? This is good. Why does she look like she's from the Jetsons? You know what I mean? Okay, I think you have to continue over here to do the thing. Let's see. Let's go. It looks like Mom is satisfied with her strife quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. Yo, look at that hair. She has a fantastic hair. She has a stylish jacket. Nope. She's oh, that's actually interactable? Oh, am I currently on I must still have flash enabled. I'm so used to it warning me. Let's go. Let's get aggressive. Ooh. Yo, Naruto run. Let's go. Sorry, Rose, you're no match for the power of alcoholism. Lotto parry. Passive aggress. That's amazing. Empty suicide throw. Oh God. Ooh. HTML. Oh, it's HTML shoddily converted. Abjure. Oh no. A beautiful pony. Ironic negligence. Oh my God. Auto parrying. I love it. I love it so much. I don't think I skipped the John Strife buttons. I don't remember though. You love to stab bombs with your needles, Rose? Yeah, that's a little, that was a little nuts. A beautiful pony, the most powerful attack. Look how she tries to just shove that love and affection on Rose. She's not having that. Look at Rose's face. She's like, fuck you. You're gonna go watch the VOD? I don't remember. I just literally don't remember. A beautiful pony. Where did she even pull the beautiful pony out of? Does she just always have it on hand? Like, yes, right here. Go. Let's see. It looks like Mom was satisfied with her strife quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. No point in going out the front door anymore. Might as well head out the back like you originally planned. First, be the pony. Second, trample Mom. You can't be this stupid pony, and frankly, you can't imagine why anyone would want to. But you give the pony a begrudging head pat on the snout anyway. Her name is Maplehoof. See, like, look at that little tiny bit of love. Rose has a little tiny bit of love. Yo, Sailor Lunacy, what is up? So, Scylla, well, that's fair, and I was thinking about that, but I don't know who has Syllodexes and who doesn't. Like, is this a constant of the world? Is it a byproduct of the game? Stable fetch modes, you only store horses? But yeah, Sylladex would totally make sense. And I mean, she's rich, so she can always just buy more RAM, right? To store more things, clearly. Can just go down, like, she can just go download some more RAM. Let's see, John Turnaround. Data structures for assholes. God damn it, why do I even bother? You left off exactly on John's dad's strife. Yo, you were just setting it up for the climax to return and have it go. It's like when you leave off on an anime or a show right before the big battle. The good news, finally your revolting incompetence can be put to use. Instead of accidentally firing a Sylladex full of steak knives into a priceless oil painting, or your beloved great aunt, you can turn that fumbling fairy directly towards one of your foes, such as the ability to grasp painfully simple concepts. The bad news, I'm tired of explaining myself hoarse to you gibbering fuckwads. In this chapter, I'll be phoning it in with the liberal use of diagrams and shitty clip art, as all good teachers are meant to do. What are you going to do about it? You're going to wriggle your own viscous secretions like the worm you are. That's what. Here, learn something for a change, fuckwad. So, let's see, there's a globe. We're doing that. We're shooting it out. We're getting the globe. It's stupid. Purse your lips together to form a stiff pucker. Apply them swiftly to my rear end. I now pronounce you man and wife. Now get in the kitchen. Oh, jeez. Jeez, that's ooh, asshole indeed. Very, very sexist. Okay. Who fucking wrote this? You're trying to read, okay? This book is already unpleasant enough as it is without some weird voices in your head nagging you to do things. Besides, I thought we already agreed there's no such things as monsters. Imagine if this is a real book, #1 bestseller. Definitely an asshole. Asshole confirmed. Let's see. Fine, you'll interrupt your reading and turn around, but you don't see what could possibly... Oh my god, it's a monster random encounter. Let's go. I love this music, actually. I missed that part. Don't move. I don't have command. Oh, I do. Let's go. Put the bunny back in the box. John, you broke your hammer, you fool. You fool. What have you done? You fool. Well, that's it. Hammer too heavy. Game over. We're done. We're done. John's dead. Poor John. F. Can I get a big... Yeah, F in chat for John. Thank you very much. Head empty, hammer too heavy. You leave through the back door. Nearby is the transformer which distributes electricity from the underground generator powered by the river flowing beneath your house. The transformer was struck by lightning, though it no longer works. You wonder if your mother has any plans to have it fixed. You guess she'd rather play her mind games in a dark house like a weirdo. You can see the mausoleum in the portable generator across the backyard. You are almost there. It's Showtime, Imp Strife Mix by Buzinkai. Okay, thank you. The protagonist is dead. Oh, did Buzinkai pass away? Oh, that's sad. John is a mood? Yeah, really is. Let's see. Use the umbrella. Just, whah! Everything is out. Yo, you have marked that transformer with the W. You should just leave it there. You regather your items and begin the soggy trek mausoleum ward. Get up, John! This is no time for slumber. I am sorry to hear that, Rice Milk. That makes me sad. Gosh, it reminds me, one of my really favorite animators, passed away a few years ago, and, Monty and just, like, there was a lot of, like, genius animation that went on in his head, and he was, like, such an influence on some of the, like, more modern, like, Western animations that were coming up, like, for 3D animation. This modus is awful, but I'm sad to hear that another like artistic like creator passed away. Even if I didn't know them before doing this, because that music was also like baller. Get up, John. This is no time for slumber. Let's go. Strife on. Fuck, that's loud in my ear. Let's go. Health vial. Oh, I can actually click. Arrow keys wants you to walk spacebar to attack. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. It's actually moving the vial out. Interesting. Come on. I need you, John. John, I need you to get up. You can't just... your health vial's fine. You have plenty of... Just get up. Okay, fine. You're knocked out. I got you. Forget that if you make haste to the mausoleum. Very interesting health bar. Whack, whack, whack. The vial thing is a joke. Just put someone you would never use in the top and you're fine. John is at the very beginning of his journey to be an anime protagonist, and it is not going well for him. Not at all. Retrieving the W never crossed your mind. It's just a stupid magnet. John, salvage your weapon and fight on. Also, the fire is getting really close to the mausoleum over there. Let's see. Wait, you meant something? Yeah, I mean, you just can put a person. That's all you need. Just boom, right in the top of the tree. Let's see. Strife, let's go. Pick up. Capture log deck. Pick up. Boom. Yeah, pick up. Jettison. No, that's a towel. Pick up. Boom. Oh, did it get reflected at me? Bam. Oh no, run away. Whoa, John's got those wall running skills. Sweet catch. Experience. Oh, that's health. Grist. Shale. Shale is new. Let's see. Good job. You said put the bunny back in the box. Now, why couldn't he put the bunny back in the box? Now exult. Victory. Spoils are yours. Okay, do we get to level up? Let's see. The Echo... Okay, this is new terms. One, I need to find out Shale. Is Shale experience? Is that the idea? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see. John got his protagonist role as a birthday gift, and now he has to live with it. Let's see. Was it glitched because of the HTML conversion? The background of the vial was supposed to erase itself like a HP bar draining. Oh, okay, got you. That explains it. John did do a thing. You do not condone putting people in Silodexes, but then you can also like jettison them out, torpedo people. George Buzenkai was one of the music majors for Homestuck, and I think her passing wasn't for a very happy reason. But on a happier note, Tubby Fox is in the Homestuck music team and made some tracks. He also made the Undertale. Yeah, I definitely knew that he made Undertale basically in Hussie's basement. That's really good to know. Thank you for the kind of the background on Buzenkai. The music didn't originally overlap. Look at this lad going up the. Is it Eculadder? Is that correct? Like a champ. So let's see. So currently a green tite, then a Juve squirt, now a plucky tot, has some money here, lodestar youth, okay, climb the rung, let's see, gel viscosity and cash limits. So level up mechanics include cash limits, which are used for manipulating the game, I assume, if you're on server side, and also gel viscosity. Does that mean your ability to, I don't know about that yet. Let's see. Level up. Echelon ladder. That makes sense. Yo, Jade, welcome to Homestuck. Our protagonist boy just leveled up. Let's see. Can I get a PogChamp in chat for John? The amazing victory allows you to scale the first two achievement rungs on your Echelon ladder. You are now a plucky tot with a new feather in your cap to show for it. The Echelon ladder rewards you for your bold ascent with 125 boon dollars. Not to be mistaken for the boondocks. Boon dollars. You waste little time in storing them in your ceramic port hollow. Additionally, climbing the rungs has boosted your gel viscosity and cash limit. Let's go, Whooper Pog. Gel viscosity is a function of the glitched HP system. The higher it is, the less your health vial gets knocked out of the HP goo or whatever it's in. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. So that would have been a little bit harder to understand with the glitch. Gotcha. He danced. Yeah, look at him. Look at how happy John is. He's Is John technically a higher level than Dave now? Is he actually a cooler boy? Who knows? By expanding your cash limit, you've made room for all those nice grist you collected. You now have 32 fragments of build grist and 10 fragments of shale. So I guess shale is just another type of building material. Okay. What about the cod? Strife specifics. Oh, it seems the shale imp has allocated the bunny to its strife specifics. Sort of a stupid thing to use for a weapon, but you might as well grab it and stick the bunny in your strife deck while you're at it. It will at least be safer there. Okay. Let's see. Wait a second. So I have strife specifics. I have handle. I don't have a hammer anymore. But I think my main thing is still hammer. Yeah, no self-respecting strifer would be caught dead without them. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer. John is a very cool boy, but Dave is the coolest. Gel viscosity is directly tied to how the health files work in Homestuck. Gotcha. Okay. That makes total sense. Okay. Very odd, but it makes total sense. How are you doing today, Jade? Welcome to the stream. I know I said that earlier, but I didn't ask how you were doing. Oddly enough, it seems breaking the sledgehammer altered the abstractus from hammer kind to handle kind, even going as far to expel the head of your smaller hammer from your deck to force compliance. You didn't even notice this in the heat of battle. You grab the sledgehammer and expel the useless Harlequin figure. Yo, if it's handle kind, can we have, like, quarterstaffs? Is that how you could just, which would objectively make John the coolest boy? But who knows? Or can you just... Is the impetus that if it's a force thing, like if you combine it, can you change it then to like a lance kind or something like that? Who knows? I don't know the rules for this. You merge the sledgehammer head with its handle and return it to your strife deck, repairing the hammer kind. Yep, okay, so you totally do. The smaller hammer handle is ejected from the deck since, of course, any handle of any sort is no longer in there, obviously. Okay, so you totally can, if you change your current specibus and what you actually have linked to it, okay, you can change the abstractus. Gotcha. Yo, lance kind is sick as fuck. What would my strife specifics be? I have no idea. That is a difficult thing to guess. I was always, my taste in games has, like, yours would be weapon kind. I mean, can you just, like, is that a thing? Can you go that general, that abstract? Is that a thing? I feel like you lose some identity there, though. I mean, at that point, are you actually just Gilgamesh from Fate Stay Night? Like, all weapons? Fine, now what? Dave is pestering you. Thalion is... Oh, yo, Cole... Stop, you. Stop. You're too sweet. Thank you. That is very kind of you to say. Dave is pestering you, but you don't have time to deal with this nonsense right now. Something is amiss in your room. You can't quite put your finger on it. Yeah, it could just be all of the goopy blood. Ultimate, unlimited Silodex works. I am the bone of my Silodex. Oh, man. Rose, hurry and activate the generator. Let's see. Who puts the generator in the crypt of the cat? You fire up the generator and drag the cord into the mausoleum. It would, of course, be foolish to run the generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everyone's business. What? Defile the tomb. Sorry, Jaspers. Have to make space for the laptop. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias like a normal cat. I'm not given to a taxidermist and fitted with a tiny custom-tailored suit and then stuffed into a coffin built for infants. Oh, but such a cute little, cat. Plug in your laptop. Let's see. Let's reconnect. Yeah, we are back. Everything is online. It sounds like a Sphinx riddle. I mean, to be honest, if you just filled your Silodex with sharp things, even without having the blades here sharp, you could replicate unlimited blade works pretty easily. Who puts a generator in the crypt of a cat? I mean, for real, though. For real. You plug in your laptop and connect to the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls out of your Silodex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You have bigger fish to fry. Looks like Dave noticed you're back online. He pesters you like clockwork. And then there's John. What on earth is he up to? The door, John! Look at the door! You're right. Didn't Yost yank the door off its hinges and prop it up on your bed? Something or someone has put it back and left it slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming. Investigate. Ooh. Wait. Oh no. We have a Harlequin meter now? What? This is so outrageous. No. Grandmata Quinn is getting at us. More like Meowthalion. Just rich people things. Let's pester John. Oh no. This is the worst. It was the kernel there was the kernel sprite. The kernel split right into the two halves, and then what is left is just the sprite, which bound with the Harlequin and John's grandmother's ashes. Right? Yeah. John lost some earlier with that pie. Oh, the prankster Gambit is on Nana's side. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh wait, we can just look at the pester log. Yo, Rose. Yo, I love the violin. I love that Rose plays the violin. Oh, there you are. John said your house is burning down. Are you on fire yet or what? No, for now I've retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence. Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you get out of there, so I'm working on it. Working on it? Yeah, my bro's copy. Long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little. Are you referring to your brother's collection? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all, the semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever, or semi-ironic, however that works. Man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to think some kind of shit is going a little too far and it's kind of fucked up. I've seen his websites. I like them. Well, you would. Oh man, I wish the little cow wouldn't look at me like that with those dead eyes, Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and that he's talking to me and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out. Interesting. Oh god, what'd I tell you about my dream? You're gonna have a field day with that. I'm currently scrolling notes furiously into one of my many psychoanalysis journals I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Besides, it's not like either of us had anything to do better at the moment than evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies. Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me. He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he is preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown. Oh, God, alright, I'm out. Later. Lil Cal is the shit. Dave is backing down. He needs to embrace Little Cal just when your whole family pulls pranks on you. Outer Wilds ending, but it's the Homestuck kids and their instruments. Yes, please bring in the gang back together. Who would be? Well, I don't want to drop any spoilers. For Outer Wilds. That is a game that deserves to not be spoiled. But I am thinking, like, who would be who in that scenario? for certain aspects. Oh, there's a sprite log. Hello. Nana? Yes, dear. Wow, you scared the living daylights out of me. Ho, 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 ho. Well, I guess it really was a great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyways, are you really my dad, Nana? Of course, John. I've come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond. I am delighted to see what a fine man you turned out to be, just like your father. Okay, I guess I'll take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked for him everywhere. We have we have sprite logs. Yo, Canny, enjoy that game. Outer Wilds is an experience that deserves the respect of, like, going into it blind. It is amazing. Yeah, and I'm trying to be very careful not to spoil things about it. Let's see. Oh, she's explaining what happened. Your father was kidnapped. Oh no, when you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness that your presence here has awakened. Okay, so what is the medium? What are you talking about? It's where we are now, a realm that is a ring of pure void, dividing light and darkness. It turns in the thick of the I have to take notes. It turns in the thick of the Insipisphere, a place untouched by the flow of time in your universe. Insipisphere, maybe referring to Inception, which means to, like, conceive an idea. So I'm going to write down the Insipisphere, and I'm going to write down that the medium is equal to void. Alright, we're getting into some hot lore. You love my Nana voice? Yo, I'm glad. We stand Nana in this house. Nana is dropping that hot lore, so I appreciate. You mean because we're inside a computer or a game software or something? A computer? Why? What is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like the horseless Autoboxer or Autobox car? Well, it's like this machine that of course I know what a computer is, John. I was pulling your leg. I'm dead, not ancient. Okay. No, John, you're not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines in a way that serve to invoke this realm's instance, yet it stands independently of the physical machine, and somewhat paradoxically, always has. I'm not sure I get it, but alright. Let's see. It routines in such a way to invoke the instance. So it's making a call to an instance. So this is like a singleton? More software design stuff. Is this like a singleton or is it a transient object? Okay, let's see. I'm not sure I get it, but all right. So what do I actually need to be doing here? I think it would be best if we started with the big picture. So go on. We getting them hot lores. Ooh, this is cool. Hello. Okay, so this is just showing me this. This does have like a flower petal type thing. Above the median, beyond the 7 gates, residing at the core of the Insipisphere, is a place known as Skya. Okay. Legend holds that Skya exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. Being dead and all. But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction. This is beautiful music. This is absolutely beautiful music. Yes, Skya, Sky, and Gaia, yeah. That makes total sense. So there's the medium. So I'm gonna draw a map currently. There's the medium. There's the 7 gates, and then there is Skya, and that's at the core of the Insipisphere. And I don't know if the 7 gates are part of the Insipisphere or if they lead into it. So that's just a hypothetical question for me for now. And it is creative potential. Ooh, this music is so good. Woo. Ooh, and the animation is pretty. So are these the 7 gates here? Actually, wait, let me back this up. Is that image representing the 7 gates, the interlocking things? Yo, making that map. It's not a good map. It's just like, it's more of a flowchart than anything. This music does make me hyped for some lore, so... Let's see. So this is... I want to see the other symbol. Can I go back a bit? To see, I'm sure the symbol for Suburb will probably pop up again. Mark Hadley. Oh, really? The person who made this music made the Slender game? I didn't know that. There's so many interconnected bits in these communities. It's really awesome. But currently, what I have right now, is this. It's not really a map yet. I'm gonna formalize it into a map, but it's just a flow chart. And I imagine below the medium, we're gonna get some ideas about the realm of darkness. So, let's continue. Oh. More lore. More of that hot lore drop. Let's see. And as it so happens, at the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up, protagonist. Congratulations! Bing, 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 you win the lottery. Me? Do. Let's see. Okay, so this is talking about, so the kernel is probably a way of interacting. Ooh, this looks cool! This reminds me a lot of the Dark Realm in Deltarune, in its construction. Interesting. Interesting that they grow in separate directions. Let's see. It's transforming all these Harlequins. We've infected. I'm sure the log would be very useful. I just want to watch this first. Gotcha. So we've populated pieces using the sprite. Okay. I'm sure this will explain the lore here. Yes, you, John, before you mishap with my ashes, you may recall that the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatching, you see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched in darkness. The other up to a kingdom basking in light. Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, of which there are 3 others in kind. Ooh, 4 spires? Okay. So there are 4 major players in the game that can add their kernels to the board? The 4 spires are situated above a throne, and these 2 thrones preside over the 2 respective sovereign powers. So that's also sovereign powers. I'm writing down this hot lore drop. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins. Light versus darkness, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose without exception. Let's see. Homestuck made everything. Go back a page and read the animation. You can see, repeat the animation, you can see the 7 gates. It's mirrored, you couldn't read anything. Homestuck sparks creativity and motivation, provides a space where artists can experiment, grow, and gain a following. I kind of agree, because they're clearly, to call this even taking a risk would be an understatement. So yeah, these are the 7 gates, right? That's what I thought, or did I not let this play out enough? Because I was thinking that that's not what I wanted. I wanted to start over the animation. I was thinking those outer bits were the 7 gauge. So much for the light, boys. Can I get an F in chat for all of light in reality? Let's see. Can I pause the animation? I'm assuming those are the 7 gates. A quest of futility, then. It's interesting that that this is the future entity who is reading this. Yellow, purple as a dichotomy color in Toby's Walk Cirque. You don't think this is entirely by accident. The other page back. Ooh. That would be this page. Oh, wait. Wait. I think I see what you're saying. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. I see. 7 gates. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. Thank you. Gotcha. That's really cool. A quest of futility, then. Wow, really? Then what's the point? Right, and I remember, that makes total sense, because we saw the sprite go through these. I was like, what the hell is that? That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you are about to take is the ultimate riddle. For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house, not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you'd better prepare to sharpen your adventuring skills. How am I supposed to get up there? You build! Let's see. Yo, John is hyped. He's like, I'm the hero of the story. Let's go. Yo, guys, we're getting that hot lore. I'm super excited. We have a mission. We are trying to get to Skya. Let's see. Okay, I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant? Well, I don't know. That all sounds kind of weird. But in any case, we should build the house to get to these gates, and then I can save my dad. Yes, John. And then after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save the Earth from destruction. Oh, yada, yada, yada. Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Yeah, is the Earth destroyed either way? Your planet's done for, dear. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh. Your pop is just so much more important than saving that silly old planet, though. And that is... Ho, 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 ho! Minecraft. Yeah, no, Homestuck is literally just Minecraft in comic form. The way that John slowly stops dancing, and his facial expression of like, oh. Yes, I will have to agree with the float hag about that. John, you are such a good boy. I know you succeed. Thanks, Nana. You are a good boy, and a good boy deserves treats. Hooray! I'm going to go bake you some cookies. Oh. The hag mentioned cookies, pursue her! Oh, god damn it. That's just what you need. More baked goods. Your arch nemesis Betty Crocker coming up in here. John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them. You totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring that you don't even notice Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time. Hit John in the head with a box to get his attention. You give John a swift drub it in the noggin, but he's undeterred. That is some fit he has thrown. Just Rose just... Brrr. Nana is amazing. We all need Nana. Yo, and like she goes to bake some ghost cookies. It's fantastic. Perhaps you will take the spam moment to contemplate the Nana Sprite's strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these developments in your Game FAQ's walkthrough journal. It can be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there. Oh, okay, I thought Jasper moved for a second. Oh, is that so, Jasper? And who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from a dead cat, and it's pretty much all his fault that you're in this mess in the first place, so he can just button it. Once again, you refuse outright to get the cookies. The impudence is insufferable. Go get the cookies. Well, when you put it so politely, how can John decline? John, you are stupid. That's rude. You really need to work on your man. Yo, don't bully our boy. Stupid, stupid, dumb. That's not a command. It's nothing. It's stupid. You're stupid. For the last time, I command you to get the cookies, boy. It's just not going to happen. Years in the future. For the last time, what is going on? But it's not really enough to write home about. An agitator finger slips mid-keystroke and gets rid of the caps locks. Let's see. Huh? What is all this? What is all this? Okay, this is interesting. So that was the image for Skya. Oh, wait. That is also a that is a atomic particle. So let's see. We're thinking of atoms right there. And if that's representing Skya, maybe it's talking about atoms or subatomic particles, or, you know, creating a new universe. Who knows? Let's see. What is dropping out of here? Oh, beans, mustard, humor and etiquette. Oh, finally learning. Oh god, suburb beta. The long and short, the medium too. Yo, really, Rose? You're gonna put clever little subtitles onto your different sections? I may have been a bit hasty in advising you not to bother with the prototyping process. If I spared any detail, it was only to optimize your chance of survival. And if you find yourself begrudging the absence of certain instructions, which if followed could have resulted in your demise, I guess that makes two of us. Otherwise, you're welcome. But the fact appears to be that prototyping the kernel sprite before making your new getaway may offer the only opportunity to exercise control over your new environment, a place known as the medium. Also, if prototyped with one or two sufficiently, albeit loosely, humanoid or sentient elements, living or otherwise, it offers the chance to have all of this explained to you by an apparitional guide through whatever sort of cryptic, sketchy doublespeak your choice of prototyping element engenders. In lieu of this, you may be forced to settle for my clear, thorough explanations and assiduous dissection of the raw data. Again, don't mention it. If you have made it to the medium with an unmolested vanilla sprite, well, I've already covered the bad news about this missed opportunity, and I will not go into this further soon. That sounds to me like bad game design, if you can just go in there without meeting it. Walls of text are sexy, we stand exposition. Yo, Rose is a little bit long-winded. A little bit. I love her, but no. Like, this is she probably could have condensed this to like 1 or 2 paragraphs. So yes, you can enhance your sprite in this way, but doing so after... Wait. Let's see. I skipped a paragraph. Though to what extent this is actually bad news, I'm not sure. I only know that the result of my co-player's current configuration, wherein the sprite was prototyped once before the departure and once after, which brings us to the good news, which is that you can still prototype after your departure and salvage the massively rewarding experience of haggling with an exposition-slinging phantom guide. So long as you avoid prototyping with terribly inert items, such as a brass door knocker and your father's pornography collection. Actually, that might be interesting. If you are struck by the spirit of such experimentation, please do not hesitate to contact me about it. Suburb has incredibly bad game design, 30 out of 10, not worth playing. Well, the problem is that you can't quit once you start, Barry, so you better learn to love it. So yes, you can enhance your sprite in this way, but after doing so, your departure will no longer induce this effect on the medium I alluded to. That can only be accomplished with one or more pre-departure prototypings. In fact, we can extrapolate there are only so many ways to prototype a sprite. Tiers of prototyping in relation to departure. Both before, one after, both after, only one, either before or after, none. Those occurring before will affect the medium through the kernel's hatching process in your guide, the sprite. Those occurring after will only affect the sprite. The effect this process has on the medium, or more globally, the incenosphere, are still vague to me, though they will have to do with flavoring the forces you will struggle against, and generally all forces at odds with each other in this realm. It has given me some insight into the nature of the game, which again I derive through extrapolation. We appear to be engaging an instance of a dimension with a highly flexible set parameters, and a series of objectives surrounding an equally flexible mythological framework. This framework seems to begin as a sort of blank template and evolves with player actions, and more likely further evolves with the addition of more host-client connections, and thus more prototyped kernels, which is what we were extrapolating before. Yeah, it's kind of like an old-school roguelike, yeah. But it's kind of like a multiplayer old-school roguelike, which is interesting. No tutorial, very lethal. And your actions, like, you're setting up... Oh, man. Yo, can we get an official Homestuck, like, roguelike game? That would be interesting. I regret to say I can't be more specific than that without loosely extrapolating further. There are plenty of questions that have occurred to me, however. Questions concerning the kernel sprite, which I've raised implicitly already, such as what is the effect of an unprototyped kernel on the medium, or a doubly prototyped kernel for that matter. And even more salient are questions about this dimension itself. Do all players worldwide make it to this dimension if they successfully complete their departure? Or is a unique blank instance of the dimension created for each player? I have no evidence, but instinct tells me it's closer to the latter situation. There is no indication of any other players present in this realm. Alterations in the realm seem to singularly centered on the actions of my co-player and myself. If I had to stake anything on it, I would guess that every separate client-server pair activates its own fresh copy of an incenosphere, or unique session, if you will. But the quantity of players is a further complication which invites more questions. It seems the game was designed to suit two players at most naturally, the server and the client. But through a mishap, my co-player and I have slipped out of the obvious tandem arrangement, and the only logical course of action is to continue playing is to string a daisy chain of server-client connections together until presumably the chain is complete. Theoretically, we could complete this chain with only one other player, functioning as the server to my client and the client to my co-player's server, assuming he can recover it. The strange thing, though, is that in our instance of this dimension, there are 4 receptacles for divided kernels, not 3. Does this mean we are destined to have a 4th player chain? How could the game know such a thing? Maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody designed it that way because it's outside of space and time. Who knows? Who knows? Perhaps it does, and if this proves to be the case, I mean, that's probably why Garden Gnostic, like, gave the server... gave it so that it couldn't connect to TT, to Rose, and had to be delayed so that they'd have to connect to Dave. Dave will probably have to connect to Garden Gnostic, and then vice versa. Or then Garden Gnostic to John. There's like a few fan projects that make a browser-based Suburb RT thing. Oh, really? Did any of them ever like take off the ground, or did they all kind of just like die in infancy? Perhaps that it does, and this proves to be the case. I trust I will be sufficiently numbed to the realization. I can consider nothing about this game surprising at this point, and in fact, from the first moments of play, it managed to deviate so far from my expectations that I completely forgot my original purpose with it. I had chances to test information I obtained on good authority during prototyping phases, but it completely slipped my mind. Instead, the game's catacombs securing the dark twisting paths and necromancy were blundered into rather on accident. That is a bunch of sentences that is not very well constructed. But perhaps you don't need to know any of this. Rethink organization, lead might be waist deep, laguric sludge, trimmed down, bleh. She's not finished with this yet. Geez, cut her some slack. Maybe you could bug someone else for a while, or at the very least, someone else. Months in the past, but not many. We getting some backstory? Hi, Rose. Let's see. I'm going to go to the restroom really quick. I do plan for these to be 4-hour streams, but I will be right back, guys, with this pester log. Let me know what you guys are thinking so far. Like, I think most of the people here are like part of the Homestuck fandom, but if anybody is like really enjoying this or has any like thoughts on it or theory crafting, who knows? But I'll be right back. Hello. Hi, I'm back. I don't know why I yelled hello. You guys can all see that I'm back. Hi. John's actually a big nerd. I don't know. I'm going to need a dissertation on that. Just on that theory. Dave, on the other hand, is 2.5 feet tall and almost made up entirely of a comically... No, not a comically large head, an ironically large head. Jaylene. Ironically large. That's important. Oh, our Bulg already beat me to it. Damn it, beating me to the jokes. Okay, so let's see. Rose and GG, and I don't know GG's name yet, I don't believe. Hi, happy birthday, Rose. Unless GG is really the person from the future that's controlling things after learning human etiquette. Dissertation. He wears glasses like Nick Cage. The defense rests. GG. Happy birthday, Rose. Hello and thanks. Did you get John's present yet? I just opened it this moment. What a stunning coincidence that you would ask it about me now, or ask about it now. I'm stunned. You know, what a stunning coincidence. I am stunned. Rose, you gotta trim that down. It's not good writing. Saying the same thing twice, not good writing, unless you're like doing it intentionally for thematic emphasis. Emphasis. Yeah, I know. What will you make with it? And who said it was something from which something else could be made? What? Well, John did tell me what it was, duh. I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. It's the least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his gesture. He often tells me I need a new hobby when I make perfectly reasonable analytical remarks. Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant it by anything like that. You see, not everybody always means the opposite of what they say, and the way that you and Dave always do. New friend dynamic, let's go. Maybe. His birthday's in a few months, isn't it? Yes, I finally finished a present for him. I've been working on it for years. Years? It's so hard to tell when you're joking, or if you're even capable of it. I just mailed it too, so it's sure to get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here. Where? The future? Gigi? The future? The future apocalypse where you've created a stable time loop? Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back, Recursive. Oh, Gigi has thrown all kinds of wrenches into here. It's interesting. I'll probably craft something with a strong sentimental value. That should burn him. I don't think you really mean that. I guess not. So, shall I expect a green package dropped to my house via airmail from whatever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into? No, sorry, but you're sort of hard to shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you'll like better than something in a box. Oh? It's a tip. It's already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please go on. Did you have a pet a long time ago that died? Yes. Okay, well, how did you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot? Okay, well, I didn't mention it was a cat, or that it was male, so let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings toward the animal as lukewarm. GG of Pesterchum, what is your wisdom? Tell me, time traveler. Tell me, stable time loop maker. What do you know? Okay, that's fine. Doesn't really matter, I think. Just, what if someone told you could play a game that would bring him back to life? If someone told me that, I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively, is that someone you? Yes, that someone is me. I just thought you might find it interesting. So what is this game? Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying is all. I think you'll hear about it later. Maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. You know, just maybe because you're in the suburbs. They're way more into that stuff than I am. Oh God, my voice. I'm Batman. Okay, there we go. I'll see what the word on the street is about in due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran late with John's present. Get the katana. GG, what do you know? Tell me your secrets and how you're connected to everyone. How did everybody meet GG? That's the real question. Like what forum or whatever did everybody meet on? You capture your katana, katabara, to prepare to venture out into the apartment and retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe, just maybe, Dave retrieved the dead bird. Dude, that bird is long gone. It probably won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't even know what's up with this sick heat. The sun threatens to set, but won't step off. It's staring you down like a big red eye of a hot needle skipping on a groove it's tracing around the earth. Ooh, let me just watch this. Yeah. Yeah, apocalypse starting. Dave, that's an apocalypse. Yep. Woo. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's creepy, Dave. You're getting a look at the end of the world. Let's see. While lingering in midair, its heat seems to suspend time itself, stretching it like a warped vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there ain't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Maybe help to fizzle the sizzle, a little brizzle, set the record straight on this global turn tizzle. So don't change the drizzle, turn it up a little. I got a living room full of fine dime brizzles, waiting on the pizzle, the dizzle, and the shizzle. G's to the bizac, now ladies, here we gizzo. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. English romantic poet John Keats. Completely accurate reference. That's not just what Texas looks like. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, it's really hot out. I got into my truck yesterday, and it was like 105 degrees on the internal temperature for the truck. Sorry I haven't said anything in a while. You're really enjoying the stream, and you've been taking it on, and you're still here. Yo, Candy and Rain, I'm just happy that you guys are here enjoying it. That's what matters to me. That quote was accurate, wonderful. Praise the sun. Is this the origin story for Solaire? Exit your room and go into the living room. Sorry, little dude, coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. You figure you've left him hanging there long enough. Oh, you barge in and see a familiar face. A friendly face. You stand in the living room. Your bro spends most of his time in here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's the puppet chest he stores little Cal in when he takes him out on gigs. But when he's home, he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet, man. Pity the fool. It's your brother's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound humorous irony. But as usual with your bro's exploit, there is no ordinary irony, or anything close to the pedestrian Tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T, and how he was sort of lame. Whoa, Mr. T is a glorious human being. Excuse me, Dave Solaire. The shade that is being thrown at Mr. T right now makes me highly uncomfortable, everyone. I love Mr. T. But that was the very thing that made him awesome and bad. Okay, never mind. We're turning this truck around. We're back on the right track, praising Mr. T. And that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and the degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Our highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate this stuff. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but you know really isn't, and making it funny again by adding subtle strata of irony, which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye. Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to the pantsless Chuck Norris puppet. God, you hope you can be as good as your bro at this someday. You'd never tell him that, though. This is so ironic, guys. Find little Cal and give him a totally sweet fist bump. Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird nude puppets strewn about haphazardly. You guess these things are kinda cool? Kinda? Sorta? It looks like your bro is playing. It's not like him to leave in the middle of some totally intense gaming. Look at that. He's currently worshipping the Doritos. We ain't talking about no Pringles. We're talking about the Doritos. Also, apocalypse is happening. Interesting that you have a puppet here, but it's a wizard puppet. Does Dave's bro date Rose's mom? Is that what's just got confirmed here? That subtle nuance? That very ironic subtle nuance? The irony levels here are currently at a very high number. It looks like Dave was playing, or it looks like your bro is playing. Not like him to misplace Cow either. Man, you hope the little guy's all right. The Pringles are bigger in that image? Are they now? Are they now? Are they? This is what I say to that. No more Pringle. You've disrespected the Doritos. Let's see. Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see you there. We be chill today, Cal? Yeah, you better fucking believe we be chill. Cal is the man. What's up, Cal? You're the shit. Resist the urge to play the bros Xbox. Oh my god, what is this? What is this abomination? You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up some stunts on some uncanny brutal on your quest for mad snacks, yo, and get this rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook, and it's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead to the shit. You get stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something, like a railing or a piece of the wall, you'll have to reset. Fuck this shit. Give little Cal a fist bump. Bump. Man, you almost forgot. Gotta give C-Man some props. Let's see. Yo, love good physics. I mean, technically physics are what's going to cause the end of the world in this case, because meteor hit ground and that go explode. So that's also good physics. Check out your bro's sweet gear. Oh god, there's so much here. The hustle and fuzz. So interesting. Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with it all sometimes. Here's his computer setup. He usually has a lot of stuff cooking on here at any given minute. But since he's not around, you might as well take a peep. Let's see. Oh, hell no. Your bro's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. Of course, you know what the password is, and he knows you know it. And you're both cool with that because the password is the most awesome thing it can be. You enter the password. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff that he's working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up with the most ludicrous amounts of websites and news feeds he monitors to stay hip to the scene. Let's see. Oh god, they're all named new folder. That's terrible. Yo, didn't a new skate get announced recently? Is that a thing that happened recently? I seem to recall there being some hype around skate. Oh man, best desktop, delirious biznasty. Open complete Oh no, this is in fact complete bullshit. Oh gross, this is gross. Check to see if Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff has a sweet update. Your bro keeps up with your projects and his aggregator just like you keep up with his. He's tuned into your various blogs and of course, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff! You navigate to the latest comic and one of many of its bullshit free bands. Bro, I got a ticket for the big game. It's sports. Dog, I'm so jealous, you know. I love the big game. Oh, yeah. And there he goes. The big man has the rock. He's driving so hard through the paint downtown. Alley-oop for the slam dunk. Oh, no. You're there at the big game. Oh, no. Okay, that was it. That was Sweet Bro and Hello Jeff. This has been a wild ride. A very wild ride. Yo, I think Hussie said the password is Lil Cal. Yo, Skate 4. I am actually a little excited for it. I played Skate 3 back in the day. A decent amount, not a ton. But Skate 4, I'll probably return to it and just play it just for the fun. The background, if you recall, is from a very short webcomic, And It Don't Stop, written by Hussie before Homestuck. It's actually really damn good, and it's rap based, which fits Dave and his bro. Oh, okay. So many little self-references and details. Those are booties. Another one of your bro's many iconic websites. The difference here is that he raked in thousands of dollars a month through his enterprises. Smuppets are a multi-billion dollar company enterprise, and it's awfully hard to resist taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of that cash cow. Don't say plump udder when you have all these puppet booties. Yo, he's been captured, guys. He's lost it. We've lost him. Dave is gone. He's out of the game. You guess you've messed around with his computer long enough. Better move on before it's too late for Rose, or worse yet, your bro catches you. But my god, the rumps, they are transfixing. You know this is ironic and all, and your bro reaches echelons of irony you can only dream of daring to fathom. But on rare occasions, when your guard is down, it all seems just a tad unsettling to you. Multi-billion dollar enterprise. Blink twice if bro is keeping you here against your will. Yo, but you can't even say that. Lil Cal knows the signals. Lil Cal knows it. Wait, Lil Cal wasn't here before. Lil Cal was definitely not there before. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, hey there, Cal. I'm uncomfortable. Give Lil Cal a nervous fist bump. Sure. You're sort of starting to flip the fuck out without losing control, of course. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, this is going a little nuts. Pester John to ease your nerves. You get Egbert on the line again to give him a lowdown of your progress. You feel it's important to keep wires hot, but he's not answering. You wonder what the guy is up to. Let's see. Hey, what is up? What happened with that monster that is totally definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problems with them or anything. Just really, really awesome. When your main source of income is your brother's puppet porn. That is a sentence I did not need ever uttered in my life, to be honest, Cole. Yo, oh no, indeed, Rain. Cal is absolutely terrifying, but he's also totally sweet. You know, like, totally rad. Little Cal. Looks like Rose is finally logged in again. Didn't John say her house was burning down? You wonder if she's on fire yet. Pastor Rose. So this is the pastor log that we read before. Seconds in the future, but not many. Let's see. John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your stupor. I'll go about my business elsewhere. Deploy the punch designates. Design nicks. Don't move the piano. That's rude. Okay, replace it with a cool, creative piano. John, whenever you read this, you should know I put the shale that you collected to use and finally deployed the punch Designix. It's in your study. I can only drop it, though. You have to be the one that mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird histrionics, maybe you could give it a try. I'm updating my walkthrough, and it would help to know what it does. Let's see. Okay, crazy harlequin. Whoa. Did they take my disguise? They're defiling the tire swing! Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yacht are completely infested with monsters now. Try to be careful. Oh, no, indeed. So, I can see. Stupid, lousy imps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff. Oh, there you are. Yeah, sorry. I'm not sure what came over me. I was acting really crazy for some reason. But my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm doing all right now. Rebuild the claw hammer to get this specifics. You're getting way better at this sort of thing. Okay. Confront Pogo Ride and prepare yourself for Nana. Let's go. Come on. Protagonist powers. John, get angry. Get mad. Get pumped. They did take a hat. Get pumped. Everyone, give John your power. He's got to go confront some monsters. Thank God your sanity has returned so you can entertain extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see. These sons of bitches. No one risks painful energy on your green slime ghost Pogo Ride. No one but you. What do I do? I can't click the controls. Oh, I see. I'm good. It's super loud. You think this part is broken? That was really weird. That was super weird. You're supposed to try and make combos? Oh, okay. Drop something heavy on the imps. Easy enough, just clonk. I like that. Rose is ingenious. And we got some, like, grist and shale from it. It's fantastic. Oh, Rose, my piano! Sorry, no nuance to these controls at all. I was really hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting go of it. I guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world, though. I guess you're right. You need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the grist. So that means I have to go out the back door? Yes, is there a problem? Well, it may sound dumb, but I was kind of hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies. You're right, that does sound dumb. Can you see her in the kitchen? Yeah. What's she doing? Is she baking? You could say that. Are you sure you can't get that grist up to me somehow? Maybe. Use the Pogo Ride to fling the grist through the window. Doesn't look like the grist is going anywhere. You just never know with these gaming abstractions. Okay. That would have been interesting. Oh, you have to catch a specific rhythm to make combos. Okay. Gotcha. Rip piano. Taken before its time. Yo, can I get an F in chat for piano? Because that was... Rose, honestly, it's just because Rose is a violinist and didn't want anything to do with the piano. I actually think this was malicious. The controls worked, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, big F. Drop the Pogo Ride in the bedroom. Get the grist. Hey, we're almost capped out on grist again. Shale, we're only about halfway. There you go. Now why don't you go check on the Designix? You can do that while I get to work. On what? The piano, in its valiant effort, has unfortunately been slain. But if it hadn't, you would never have raked in so many boon dollars. But if it hadn't, it would have raked in so many boon dollars. You have no idea. So many. It's time to build. Let's see. What are you building, Rose? What are you building? Oh, hey! You're making it convenient for us to get on the roof. Somebody stole my chest, which sucks. Nana said to build, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, okay. But this is sure going to take a lot of grist. It looks like you're going to be busy, John. Ugh. Well, what are you building? Stairs. They're fairly expensive, actually. Oh, man. I could have warned you about stairs, Rose. The stairs are going... Who's going to fall down the stairs? Because of Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Who's falling down the stairs? Rose is rich, so a broken piano is nothing. That is fair. That is absolutely fair. Oh my god. I told you, dog! Oh man. Oh, there we go. There we go. The foreshadowing. I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier. It keeps happening. Oh, good. Looks like I can get a refund for earlier allocations. I told you, Rose. I told you about stairs. Okay, consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate without this immersing ourselves in Strider's non sequitur. Did you know he thinks puppets are cool? Does he? He's so dumb. We told you, dog. The stairs. Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff were right all along. Okay, so we're making a nice little platform on the roof. Do you have to make a whole platform? Is that really necessary? Wouldn't it be cheaper to instead just put a single row? Come on, Rose. Come on. Have you played Roller Coaster Tycoon before in your life? Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that ambitious, but we can get started with something of a foundation for upward construction. No, just like literally like block, 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 make John jump. Check the cabinet for in-series items. No M's in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Dad loves shaving. Dad loves shaving. It's basically all they do, when they're not baking, that is. Sure, we'll take 2 cans of shaving cream. We no longer have things. You capsuled the 2 cans of shaving cream just in case. You never know when you're going to bust out a hilarious shaving cream Santa beard to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying out the window. It's a little cramped in here for any sort of proper reckless pogoing. You'll grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself. No more towel. The towel floats back down to the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. They're not supposed to be cheap. It's John's house that needs to look cool. No shit. Oh, you right. Check up on Nana Quentin to see what's cooking. How are you doing, Nana? You have made a lot of cookies in a very short amount of time. Yo, Nana's got cookie superpowers. Don't you take that cookie. Oh! She can just delete imps. She can just delete them. Basically, because they need to have memes as teens, but real ones would get old very quickly. Gotcha. They work as a source of in-game comic memes that become real-life memes. That's basically the reason. That's actually really clever. That's completely clever. I like that a lot, actually. Yo, obliterated. Who brought Nana a death beam? Hussie is brilliant or lucky and insane. Maybe all of them. I would say that most successful artists have to be all 3 of them. Nana takes shit from nobody. She blocks you in real life. Make your way to the study. These damn imps. Come on, just fight. Oh, that's a lot. Hey, Nana, can I get a little bit of that laser beam all around the house? It looks like the imps are taking a shining to the Cruxtruder. Cruxite and black goo everywhere. Ride the slime pogo and one-up that imp. Well, it's not a slimer pogo, but you mount it anyway and brand it. I like that it has to avoid the copyright. It's definitely totally not a slimer pogo. Not at all. But you mount it anyway and you brandish your deadly armaments. Ride your steed to victory. It's interesting that we're not getting these inputs from the future person anymore. They have these really specific, like, John, go do these. Yeah. Absolutely deleting. Stomp, stomp, stomp. This is incredibly dangerous. Flip the fuck out. Let's see how they like the old double barrel lather blaster. Whoops, oh shit. Oh, God, you landed on the crux side. That's not good. Mr. John, respectfully ask that you please stand up. Yo, the etiquette is back. Our future buddy has the proper etiquette now. Yo, oh no. You all back up or I'll shave and cream the Slimer. Don't move or the pogo gets it. Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabble post haste. I like how much the dialogue has changed. John has amazing parkour skills. What? Nice abscond, dude. Refrigerator, level up for slaying the imp. Bonk. The refrigerator skyrockets to the echelon to a new rung. 5-star General Electric earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance. Congratulations. The vagabond has achieved human etiquette. New skill. Yo, is the refrigerator going to be our new party member? Let's go. Well, John, polite congratulations. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Wherever the feeling is coming from, it is sure a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my civil fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask. Let's see. You're not going to ask? Oh, he's going... Yeah, he's wondering. But I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with those annex. John, the imp's behind you. Should I take care of it again? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless. Drop something heavy on the imps. Boom! Is the safe gonna level up now? Passive skill, +5 charisma with humans. Oh, you can just burst right through. Oh. Colonel Mustard's tag. Not Colonel Mustard, Colonel Sashra's text. John, might I bother you for a can opener? Oblivious to the commotion behind you, suddenly you find yourself pondering about the whereabouts of a can opener. You think this is probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by the refrigerator. John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing? Years in the future. But let's not get totally carried away. Rose, you had just built that. Yeah, just like immediately crushing through. I mean, maybe, I'm guessing she doesn't get a refund unless she unbuilds it. Like breaking it doesn't get you a partial refund. A studious eye darts around the page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. Let's see, please, thank you, you're welcome, good day, how do you do, splendid, how are you, gratification, further courtesy, favor is mutually curried. Let's see, check, rip, blurp, an elixir known as tea. Everyone is polite. Rip, munch. Wait, munch. So this creature, the wayward vagabond, is eating the page? Does it consume knowledge that way, or does it just need food? It's hard to tell. I can't take as much as I like for this comprehensive documentation. For what it's worth, here's what I managed to collect so far. More captures incoming. Oh boy. Completely useless in this form. So is this just covering all the details? Let's see. Severed from the suburban grid, house remains mysteriously powered. Convenience presumably facilitated by game, which... Okay. Gotcha. So many little bits. Internet connection stable. Until it's compromised from some external threat. Something like, let's say, hackers. Kill monsters, get brisk, build on the house. That's the game. Didn't know what the point it was at the time. Floundering trial and error on exhibit. Let's see. These are important. Yeah, the mystery. Yeah, I appreciate no spoilers, but by all means, I think Zek is really good at catching those, so don't feel bad if you post it and Zek's like, that's considered a spoiler. Usually it's just because I consider a lot of things a spoiler. I have a couple of spoilers to get through, don't worry about it. Let's see. Unsuccessful attempt at Tier 2 prototyping. Knowing that I know now, I might have avoided using a backbreaking Vade Mecum for practical jokesters rife with antiquated lexicon and racist aphorisms. Either way, I might have tried harder to succeed. Let's see. This is for prototyping. Let's look at the disconnect. Found a screen catcher before I lost my internet signal for a time. I don't know what happened thereafter, but when I returned, the car was nowhere to be found, and the drive-through plateau was in a state of disrepair. The mystery is, will they ever cease? Is this just like a combination of all the mysteries that have appeared? Sprite prototyped once more with the grandmother's remains. She treats John to some helpful exposition in a friendly and grand-maternal manner. Or is this just catching up? Co-player has displayed inexplicable, capricious behavior since arrival. Stress-related? Probably related to like direct implanting of emotion from whatever is the creatures. Or not the creature, from the future person. It should be noted he was kind of a weird guy anyway. Let's see. Design X. No clue what it does. At the mercy of a co-player's foolish prioritization tendencies. There's that symbol again. Let's see. Grist payload from the slain foe. Whenever I deal the damage your co-player does, yield is the same. Though I might have a significant advantage in battle, taking measures into my own hand deprives John of hand-to-hand combat experience, which ostensibly will become more critical later. That's what I was thinking. John's not leveling up for this if you do it all the time. Building upward, the point sharpened and directed. Let's see. Steed. Steeds. What steeds? Has the whirlwind a home in your mains? Is there a sensitive ear, alert as a flame in your every fiber? Hearing the familiar song from above, all in one accord, you strain your bronze chest and hooves barely touching the ground, turn into straight lines, cleaving the air, and all inspired by God, it rushes on. Okay, Rose, if you have time to go on about that, you have time to, like, do other things. The Vagabond. You're really sleepy deprived, so you're going to take a nap. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye, Cole. Thank you for coming out. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your nap. Get some rest. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's doing here. Yeah, just, like, going on. Let's see. That was the Barbasol Bandit. Really? Another copy of these things? Really, Egbert family? Really? And there is a card over there, which is interesting. There's actually 2 cards. There's a card here and a card there. So hopefully John will pick those up. A view of his kidnapped father's room. I can't see in here for some reason. Perhaps this is because John himself has never entered the room. It's possible that I can only see in a sense what John can see or has already seen. I have not found time to discuss this with him yet. If he enters the room, the question may answer itself. Construct a loft above John's room. Let's go. We're building more things. Let's see. How much build grist is this using, though? I mean, I can see it up there. Whoa, you're running out of stuff. If you do stairs there, but are you going to just have to have John work his way up slowly? Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs. Yes, and also they're not near as dangerous as Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff has indicated to us. She's using chimneys as pillars? Hey, that's ingenuity. Fellow John, it appears we may have reached an impasse. Yes, it seems so. Imp! The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately. It is unfortunate, I guess. What were we talking about again? Did Rose just drop that on for safety? But it has been a pleasure nonetheless. Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks anyway. Oh, but thank you. Okay. Thank you very, very much, dear favorable small primate. Oh, wait. So you can kind of see the image. I wonder if John can see the image? Rose is just like, God, kill me. Please go do something. I shall not take my leave, John, until next time. Wait, where'd all this sweet loot come from? And why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? Gather grist and examine the designings. God, you would die from fear before you would climb that ladder? I do not trust it. I do not trust that ladder at all. Rose is done. She's just like, play the fucking game. It's the end of the world. John's got other problems, though. John's got so many other problems. Let's see. Mac and cheese. Feeling especially economical with your behavior suddenly, you scoop up all the grist on the floor and turn your attention to the punch designings all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station designed with keyboard setup not unlike an old-fashioned computer. There's a blinking red light, which you should never touch, and a diagram etched into the panel. Oh my god! There's a piece of pepper in my throat. 1 second. Like, you ever get, like, a little tiny speck of black pepper, like, lodged in your throat and then you're dead? Yo, John's got 99 problems, but mac and cheese ain't one. You right. Honestly, I wish he had some mac and cheese. That brings up the interesting question of food. Do they need food in this world? Is John starting to feel hungry? Like, I don't know. Let's see what the diagram says. Take card, put in card, flip card, do keyboard, rewrite. Answer Dave. Let's see. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass. What is the specific problem? The problem is that I am up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong. You know you like the mannequin dick, accept it. I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling god fucking damn puppet pelvis. An obscenely long, coarse Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face. Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word. You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I've been burrowed fuck deep into a lively, fluffy Muppet buttock. I'm whirling in this terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal hell of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis here. Like the proboscalypse, I guess. Are you going to start rapping about this? What? No, listen. Prong of flesh bereft of home, found solace twixt of cleft and foam. Oh no, Jesus. Of apocalypse your thoughts eclipse, a pair painted of parted lips, that dare through the kiss to stir the air, that teases tufts of orange hair, and through faces flush in lovers' fits, hands snug and plush, as glove befits. Nana can make infinite cookies, no need to worry. That's fair. Can definitely make some food. Okay, Dickinson, if you can shut your perfumey trap for half a second. This is serious. I am just saying, if I see one more soft, bulbous bottom being, like, just kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, I'm going to fly off the handle. And I'm going to do some acrobatic fucking Pierrot off the handle and win a medal or some shit. Then let's hope there'll be a squishy derriere somewhere below the handle for you to break your fall. Yo, Rose can rhyme too. Rose has got that sweet poetry to drop. The only one who can't seem to rhyme is John. So, and maybe Gigi. Maybe Gigi. Observe the back of the first card, visible capture log card. You flip over the top card containing your pogo ride. At any time you capture log something, a new code appears on the back of the card. You always wonder what the code was for. Damn, these things are hard to read. But then you've never really found any reason to decipher them. Until now, perhaps? Let's see. Looks like the card from your Strife deck also has codes. Wait, go back. Let's flip this. What does this say? DQM. Okay, great. Hence why it's a captcha log. Finally, it makes sense. A captcha log. Time to recaptcha. I was wondering why it had that very specific name. This makes total sense. Enter the captcha code on the scene on the back of the pogo card. Finally, time to captcha. You enter the code into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off. A green light begins blinking. Insert card. Type in in the interest of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns. Attempt to retrieve the pogo card. Oh, well, that should just be a simple of oh, it looks like it's trapped now. Why would you use your weapon? One of your weapon cards. It looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore or store a new item there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the items they contain are toast. But maybe not all is lost. Recalling your experience with the pre-punched card, you may be able to use the cards to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. Not quite through your cowboy empiricism just yet, you mash the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter The Zynic stops you after 8 characters, which appears to be the maximum length for the code. The green light goes on, signaling its readiness for a card. You figure you might as well burn the shaving cream, since the product is not exactly a premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans to 1 card. Wait, why would you do that? Why would you do that if you're just trying to experiment? Having more things to experiment with would be useful. You're a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. You would have a feeling he'd get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream. You punch the card with a pattern that is in no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make for an interesting experience. Mad science is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you just burned another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought... Oh, it takes the entire card. Not just the item, the entire card. Okay, that's a detriment. That's a real detriment. So that brings us back to, like, resource management with cards versus items. Huge nerd, John. Yo, John is loving the science. And he's got a nice hat. Yeah, he punched cards and now it's just a punch card. Yeah, that makes total sense. I was thinking about the item. But yeah, no, he's actually removing it from the deck. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overwhelming with pent-up chatter of anxious pesters. Hello, little imp. Hello. You looking in here? You see how you doing? You see something you like? Huh? Oh no. Yo, is it our friend the fridge? Oh geez. Oh, that's dangerous. That's a bathtub, actually. That's really dangerous. You could have killed John. That's a lot of grist, though. Answer your chums. Let's see. Go ahead and collect the grist while you did this. Puppets, awesome. That's all I have to say on the matter. TG changed his mood to rancorous. John, I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. Watch out. Bit too late for that, Rose. Little bit too late. Could have given that warning and confirmed a little bit, like earlier. Wow, that was totally unnecessary. I made a shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to go up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't being terribly responsive? You mean these stairs? Because look at these shitty stairs. They're so narrow. Am I supposed to climb these? They're perfectly navigable. I'm saving on grist for now. If you keep slaying foes, collecting grist, and expanding the cash limit, we may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future. Let's go. So why didn't you just build a way up through that hole in my dad's room? Have you ever been in there? No. Exactly. Huh? I'd rather not get sidetracked. No, you should tell him how that works. Come on now. Just say you have to be somewhere for me to see it. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanics of the game, rather than watching you discover what sort of outlandish harlequin decor your father keeps in his room. Oh, come on, what's the big deal? Just climb up and go right through. Will you? Yeah, why not? Are you saying you've never wondered what's in there, or why it's been kept a secret from you? I mean, yeah? Then trust me, you won't be going right on through. Wait, are you saying there's something, like, troubling in there? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you see in there? I can't see in there. Oh. But I don't have a very good feeling about it. Whatever. I think I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings. Move the punch cards to John's room. Drag some of the crookside dowels up to John's room. Let's see. Collect grist. Examine save. You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-player's recent exploits. From now on, it would probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist lying around without making a big fuss over it. Good. So we don't have to, like, say it every single time. You check out the busted safe, which has been made a noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends have spilled out, including some old newspaper clippings and 2 rather hefty tomes. It's a fair bet that these books comprise at least half the weight of the safe. So there's Colonel Sashra's, but what are the newspaper clippings? Examine Family Tome of Humor. No, newspaper clippings, please! It's another copy of Colonel Sashra's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. Yes, there are 2 Colonel Sashra books, which is very intriguing. Perhaps there is an original, because this one is actually... because his father is secretly the colonel. Who knows? This one is really old. Perhaps an original printing. Could it be the same one involved with your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word about it. But maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped? You give it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the japes and chicanery that you've come to know and love. You capture log it, thinking you might give it a closer look later. Examine the contents. The Patherly Gents Shaving Almanac. You take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought this was a scintillating read, but it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack into it someday when you're old enough to shave. Everything in this safe was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why he kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you will never understand. Like how he's really from the future. Here we go. Here we go. So, what was the date? It's April 13th, right? Or what was the date earlier in the comic? Fatherly Thalion. How am I being fatherly? I don't understand. It seems he's been collecting scraps from news over the years. These articles go back decades. Space rock knocks local burbs block off. Populace oblivious to broader significance of events. Shortly after 4 a.m. today, a downpour of meteors in a residential neighborhood became yet another instance. Meteors. April 13th. Is that the right day? April 13th. That's what I thought. Wait. Son, if you're reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the safe. You are now a man, and as such you are entitled to what is inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I am so proud of you. 024913. You guess this is a combination to the safe. This is completely fucking useless. Thanks, Rose. You ruined John's journey into manhood. Yeah, it's April 13th, 4/13. That's what I thought. Oh, it said fatherly. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Examine the capture card thing on the floor. Whoa, that's all zeros. You guess these are all zeros, or are they capital zeros? Oh, zeros would probably make more sense for an empty card, you think. Enter the code on the back of the card into the DesignX. What? Now they're all ones? Punch the card. Captcha log. Did you get a card for making a card? Wait, John, before you punch that. Oh, I was going to say, if you took note of the code, then remove the card from the card, you probably could have punched the blank one, and you would have only burned 1 card instead of 2. Oh, yeah, you're right. Damn it. Throw down hat in disgust. Go back and check the 3rd newspaper in the left corner. I was looking at them. Maybe I missed an important detail. The common hornographer? Let's see. The left corner. Crocker facility. Betty. Hey! Yo, there is a glorious day in the future where the Betty Crocker facility is leveled. Let's see. Meteors. Yeah. Is John not bothered by this at all? Like, check the date. Well, actually, it's 19-something. This is in 2009, I believe. Interesting. Huh. I am very curious as to what's going on. Capture log the punch capture log card. Oh god, that's getting difficult. Sweet catch. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rose. I appreciate it. Take the PDA. Huh. The 2-card Silodex. Inventory of dumbasses. Yeah, having only 2 cards in your Silodex is really rough. No! Oh, I thought the book disappeared. Level up. Up the echelon ladder. We went really high up. Up from Plucky Tot all the way up to Pesky Urchin. We have plus 15 gel viscosity. We have a plus 40 catch limit and plus 5 man grit. Level up for slaying the imp. We have not used our boon dollars yet, which is interesting. The Colonel soars to new heights through his echelon ladder, reaching the rung. One-man julep vacuum and pockets 9,550 boon dollars. Chump change for the genteel aristocrat southern Colonel. Yo, John goes up a step. The Colonel goes up and leaps. I am very impressed. The bathtub surges heroically and surpasses the rung. Archimedes' aqua cradle proceeding directly to the vaulted rung Taft Jammer. The tub makes off with a cool 490 boon dollars. The tub's basin capacity remains unaffected. Let's see, the safe. The safe was slain in battle. A great flaming nautical pyre carries it off to Valhalla. That's a good pun. That's a very good pun, Valhalla. Make your way up the stairs post haste. You're not sure. They look pretty precarious to you. But you've been assured that the stairs are perfectly navigable. But who knows? Lad scramble! Lousy goddamn stupid stairs! Oh no. Oh no! Is an imp going to get the Colonel's book? Ignore little Cal and find the beta. You wander over to the place where your bro keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, that setup is sweet. You feel pang of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Like really cool jealousy though, like the kind where instead of getting all worked up about it, you don't actually give a shit. That entire thing. It's very ironic. One of your bro's rad and extremely expensive ninja swords is missing though. You know this drill all too well. Trouble's a brewin'. What sword? Whoa! Exit the bros room. Oh god, they have Jigsaw. Yo, has the ninja been watching us this whole time? Yo, has Lil Cal eaten the brother? You approach the exit. There's something on the door that you haven't seen before. It looks like one of your bro's ironic comments he left out for you to check. Watch out, Dave! Little Cal is coming for you. Little Cal's really creepy. I mean, totally sweet, but really creepy. What have I done? Animal, please stop breathing. Oh god, please breathe. Okay, make-believe time is over. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, Nanny, do to me if she finds out. No one can ever know. I have to hide the body, but where? Think, imagination. Ah, the one time I really need you. Click. Hello, Rolf. I want to play a game. I want to play a game. What the fuck is this comic? Hi, Cal. Okay, so some of the stuff you know he's just leaving around to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of a one-upmanship to get your goat. The same goat you've been meaning to bleat, like, ironically, but we'll still have time to wait for one more appropriate time. You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're not ironic enough to get stuff like this, and this is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you'll get it. But honestly, you think this material is just a little too ironic. You don't need to see this shit right now. Yo, Dave, getting that character progression. Yeah, let's see. This is horrifying. Maybe Dave will become the hero that we need to fight irony. To destroy irony itself. Little Cal, can you bugger off? No sign of bro in here either. Well, aside from the absurd quantity of awesome, dangerous stuff he leaves lying around, there are a lot of bladed weapons and fireworks and bodacious buddy, like, puppets. With an escalating sense of threat, it's time you shift your katana to your specialist. You figure it's time to free up that card anyway, since you might need to grab some of this stuff. Set blender to mix. You guess bro stuck some fake blood capsules in that puppet? Pretty gross. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh no. Is he in his own dimension? Is he in a dimension currently? Like the medium? Because his bro played the game? I probably should have caught on to that sooner, which would explain all the creepy puppets. I just thought the puppets were fucking creepy. You spot one of your bro's many webcams nearby, recording the incident. Seems you may have just been unwitting accessory to some sort of grisly puppet snuff film. You're not totally sure how you feel about that. Capture log, the Buster. Yo, we getting the Buster sword from behind the microwave? Yo, what fan put that in? This might be the only thing in the whole apartment that's a bigger piece of shit than your own sword. You put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. Yo, that hate for the Buster sword. I don't like it. Let's crush some ice. It's just sort of bouncing around there. You're making a bit of a mess now. Hide the evidence. See, like, his hobbies are cool and all, and you guess he's got his shit somewhere, but if you just wanted to heat up a burrito or something, this kitchen is pretty much useless. You capture log all the fireworks the sink has to offer. You just know these things are going to come in handy. Why would they be in the sink if they weren't? It looks like one of them is still stuck in the garbage disposal. Let's get the shurikens. You grab the shurikens and, hey, careful where you're putting stuff, especially if you're looking to turn your Silex into a powder keg full of sharp things. That's very fair. Try not to die. You put the box of fireworks back into card 5 and prepare for to start, or card 3. Apparently that settles it, you guess. You take the nunchaku, once again grabbing without thinking ahead. First, you capture log the box again while adeptly avoiding the shuriken trap, which you set yourself only moments ago. Do dodge! Whew, there's a lot going on here. A lot of, like, finagling with inventory. So, there's a young teenager being watched by cameras 24/7 and unwillingly participating in plush porn. Someone calls social services. Yeah, I'm figuring that his brother is not the best influence on him, socially speaking. You again round up all the fireworks. Time to regroup here. Capture log each shuriken individually. You grab each shuriken one at a time, knocking out the nunchaku. But no worries, you've still got a plan. You take the nunchucks. Everything seems to be in order now. You would have been more badass to go with the authentic Japanese name for each weapon, but sometimes you gotta compromise with this modus. And then when Dave looks over... what is... Lil Cal, what you doing? You flip over your fetch modus and check out the back. You're not really sure where it is that you're keeping this thing. Oh, well, who cares? Hash functions. Yeah, we can see it. Can we overwrite our hash functions, actually? Detect collisions. Press the eject button. Oh, wait. Check the detect collisions button. That would make our life so much easier. Oh, hell no. Not after all that trouble you went to get that stuff situated. This is potentially a very dangerous button. Change to Scrabble points hash modus? Changing hash function will eject Silex. Are you sure? First, you program your modus with a Scrabble points hash function, adding it to the list. Okay, interesting. This might be a cool function to use, but it looks like you're going to have to empty your Silex to select it. You're not just going to do that yet. No way. Using Scrabble points is actually a really clever way of doing it. I like that a lot. Check the box. Yeah, there we go. Detect collisions. Take the skateboard. Okay, so just what is this guy so happy about? What's he looking up at there? You think that if you see one more soft, bulbous bottom being, like, just kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, you're going to fly off the handle, which is about the time that he would message that to Rose. Linking up them timelines. Whoa! Murder! You take a skateboard. Actually, no, you don't. The collision has been detected. You take the ride. Man, your inventory's nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute. You take the power cord. Wait, not going to work. You take the battery pack using Y as a constant. Oh, so you can use Y as a constant or a vowel. Your Silex reluctantly accepts. It's a tactic notoriously employed by hash map noobs, but you just don't care about that now. Besides, it's not like your bro's around to see. Not the nose! This is brutal. Dave is the most violent member of this group. Killing birds, killing puppets. What would Lil Cal say about it? Oh, okay. So literally his brother is just a ninja and fucking with Dave. Okay. Good to know that Lil Cal isn't absolutely possessed. Search for some mad snacks, yo. Oh, it's just Lil Cal again. You can never stay mad at him. But anyway, you gotta get your rude hunger under control. You figure you ought to scope out the fridge for some grub. This hunger is so ill-mannered that it would make a room full of snooty dowagers commit mass suicide. Open the refrigerator. Woo! Indeed, the fact that like they're not in some weird hellscape where all the puppets are possessed is lovely. Oh god, more shitty swords. Of course you knew they were in there. You're not even sure why you looked. If you want to keep any food or beverages in this apartment, you pretty much got no choice but to hide away the stuff in your closet. What iconic swords do we have there? I see a gunblade. Is there another one of the fusion swords from Advent Children? I can't tell. Is that Ryoko's? Well, no, that anime wasn't out when this was made. To hell with it. You just try to take the entire jumble of unbelievably shitty swords and brace yourself. Looks like that works, actually. You catalog the jumble of unbelievably shitty swords. Yo, if he were to eject that, it would just be like, bah, 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 bah. Use Ice Maker. It's still hot around. You dispense several cherry bombs. This place sucks. Wait, who's that looking at you in your reflection? Where'd the little dude scamper off to this time? Dave's upbringing is worrying you more and more. Yeah, Dave lives in a crazy world. Thank God it's not possessed puppets. It's just ironic child abuse. Woo! Yeah, okay, you know what? That's fair. But as long as the child abuse is ironic, it's still enjoyable, right? So you can just name it whatever you want to. I think it has to be somewhat related to it. It seems like the Sylladex has to accept it. If you could just name it to whatever you wanted to, you can make it super easy because you can name it based off of single letters. Or a series of single letters. Not only is Dave also around traumatizing puppets and swords, but there's no sign of food anywhere in his house. Jeez, what is wrong with his brother? His brother is just ironic, Rain. What do you not get about that? No, this is horrible. This is a horrible upbringing. All of these children have extremely different upbringings. Okay, we're taking the red spherical salutes. Sure. I guess that's a thing. Blender is a pretty simple word, and you can already tell it's not going to work. Instead, you take Whirling Blade Pitcher. A much better name for it anyway, you think. Garbage disposal. You stuff Mr. Purple Guy into the garbage disposal. You're not sure what he's so happy about or what he's looking at up there. While you're at it, you dump the contents of the Whirling Blade Pitcher into the disposal, but you suffer from an unfortunate garble disposal head jam. You notice something in your reflection, something above you. What is that puzzle piece that say? Let's see. Hello, Dave. It's the hatch to the crawl space above your apartment. Bro's always tucking away in there when he's busted out his sweet stealth stunts. He's so slick that a dangling cord never even jostles. You know, he's just being ironic with all the weird mind games. There's no way anyone could be serious about aping those shitty movies. Use the turntable and cinderbox to make up for it. No, I want to go up there and see what's up there. Mr. Purple Guy, you say. Honestly, Homestuck clearly inspired Five Nights at Freddy's. Clearly. John's upbringing seems the most normal so far. I don't know, all those Harlequins. Ugh. But I guess most normal compared to Dave and Rose? Perhaps. And I imagine that Gigi has an incredibly strange upbringing. Let's see. It's a pretty sweet fort you just made, and you're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, you might be high-fiving over it right now. But rather than get inside and take her for a spin, you really just need to use it to get up to the hatch. It's time for you to face your destiny. There's no going back. Hello, Dave. No! So many puppet butts! No! The horror! Dave, run! Oh God, the puppet dogs! Oh no. The nose schlong. The nose schlong! This is horrible. Dave! The irony, it's burying you. Yeah, there's pretty much no way that wasn't going to be a bunch of puppets in there. Okay, so, yeah, then that's where that happened. He actually texted Rose while he was still under there. Read the note on the hatch. Bro, roof now. Bring Cal. We're doing it, little man. We're making this happen. Bust out of the puppet pile like the one. Wah! Yo, Dave is amazing. Just like eviscerating these puppets. Yo, Dave has foregone the way of the puppet. He is now just the way of the sword. While Dave's bro was messing around with puppets, he was learning the way of the blade. Be the other guy. You are now the other guy. Take dowels and sheets from the bed and make a tent. Okay. This was so much fun. A huge waste of time, yes, but so much fun. It's actually pretty creative. The Revenge Arc. Carve a totem of the punched pogo card? Interesting. You put the punched pogo card, containing the pogo ride in the slot, and you carve a totem from one of the crucible, Crookside dowels. Repeat the process with the other cards and dowels. So you end up repeating it. You use the card containing the code for your hammer as well as the one for the random code you punched over at the shaming cream for the hell of it. You carve the respective totems for the cards, okay? They are a little bit different. Do the same thing with the capsulog card. You make a totem for the capture log card. Pretty bare bones looking totem if you ask me. Oh, okay, so it's just like literally like pretty much the same. Collect the totems. For Rose to collect the totems. Okay. You stow the totems in your Athenium. And so now, your Alchemitor requires 1 unit of any type of grist to produce 1 card. You decide to use Shale since he seems to be generally less useful than Build Grist as of now. You make a whole bunch of them. We finally have capture log cards. Yeah, yo, Ragey mode. I like that, Nagasha. That's Dave right now. Got those angry eyes. Let's see. Whoa, did you really just make all these? Yes. Sweet, thanks. What did you do with all the blue wobbly vase-looking things? I brought the totems out to the Alchemitor to test them. I'm taking some things in my own hands to save time. You create the hammer at the expense of 2 units of build grist. You make a pogo ride to -5 build and 1 shale. You use the totem carved with the random code. You create a rocket pack with some random crap stuck inside of it. Looks like the cinder block, a violin, and a flower pot. These items have rendered the device completely inoperable. So you could play around with it, but you'd be costing a lot of resources. Interesting. You figure, well, might as well put the piece of junk to use and reclaim some of that grist. Using a little strategy, first you grab Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Cavenet, then the cards, and then you ejected your PDA, then the book, yada yada yada. We got our cards back. John, turn on detect collisions. That's not going to work. Ah, you flip your fetch modi but find no such option. This is idiotic. Yeah, now you have FIFO or Philo. Basically the same thing. Let's see. Read the book, be the wise guy. Oh, God. Well, time to see what this is going to be. I gotta read this. New Orleans, 1977. The close-up room at the Magic Castle was this mean little box that tended to fill up with so much smoke you'd swear someone was cremating a wet dog in there. And walks Sanderson. There isn't much that gets the liquor to pause its journey from the table to my lips, but I'll be the bastard love child of a listless octoroon if that kid wasn't the cat that swallowed the canary in a dapper little hat. It looked like he was testing the tensile strength of his suspenders to the damn near limit with a pair of cocky thumbs. I wasn't impressed, but I was a fool. Somewhere in my motion for another beverage, he already slipped into polite conversation at a table held by some notoriously brusque regulars. He had them in no time flat. They were melting butter in his glass ramekins. Whatever tidy yarn he'd spun to will them over, I didn't catch a word of it. One of them laughed. I was angry. Envious? Maybe a little. Yeah, you bet I was. Anderson had one of those little wooden finger choppers that Mickey Hayes used to sell. The kind where the blade could be removed and clearly shown. It was a very convincing little guillotine that did not look like a novelty store toy. Harry would get a guy to examine the chopper and then cut a cigarette in half. He then held the guy's hand up and told this silly story. The story, of course, was artifice, a distraction for the guy and the audience while he worked his stuff with the chopper. Or would become that once his famous chopper trick was perfected, vaulting him into fame, fortune, and the crowning position in his television judiciary. With what became his signature aplomb, Anderson was, in moments, a font of breast pocket gauze, profuse apology, and redoubling determination. It's really amazing how hard it is to find a bloody sausage-sized piece of a guy on the floor of a room that dark and smoky. Impossible, I think we all proved. Just as impossible was blind Willie Buttermilk Stubbs was going out to find it to work his trumpet tomorrow night without his twiddling thumbs. What in the world? That was a read. So he accidentally cut off somebody's thumb. That's probably problematic. Oh my goodness. Henry Anderson, wise guy, from street to the screen. Never really understood what Cavaney's relationship to Anderson was, or why he wrote a book about him. His ambivalent attitude towards your favorite magician and these anecdotes always struck you as a little weird, and to be honest, you tend not to read much of the text in the book. You mostly like to look at the diagrams for all the cool tricks. Walls of text are very sexy. 2 copies of the same modus. Good job, John. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Like, congratulations. Good job. Good work. Oh. Are these worth reading? Besides just learning magic tricks? Oh yeah, that's right, the old hole in the ace trick. Interestingly enough, pertaining to punching holes in cards and making them disappear and stuff. Your hands were never really strong enough to make this one work all that well either, but actually that gives you an idea. For example of how Harry could ruin several decks of cards, waste everyone's valuable time, and have you love him for it. He was good at that. One day he noisily emptied his suit jacket pocket onto the hood of his car and searched for change for the meter. Everything is worth reading. A clunky metal thing slid from the pile and bounced on the sidewalk. As I retrieved it for him, I asked what he was doing with a hole punch in his pocket. His face looked up like the question was like his face lit up at the question like he was an elf. And I asked him how he thought about climbing onto the hollow of a big tree, bake some cookies or something. The 2'6" height differential between us causes these comparisons to enter my mind. A small crowd had already gathered around, even before he produced the first pack of unmolested cards. How people seem to gather and how they even knew a street performance is about to take place, I'll never know. It's perhaps Anderson's greatest trick, luring the marks in like that. I wanted to ask if he was sure about this, performing in broad daylight. He was used to working in dark rooms. It was usually the first thing out of his mouth when he would queer a trick. I'm really more accustomed to working in a darker room than this. But Harry was excited. He had already butchered the first deck of cards with the hole puncher and issued the first round of apologies to the crowd. These were like the primer apologies, so they got folks loosened up a bit before the 7-course meal of ingratiation that would inevitably follow. He asked me for a fresh deck of cards, and I gave him one. The principle behind the trick, in theory, as he explained to me later, was to punch holes in what appeared to be one card, but was in fact 2 or more together, hence the difficulty he had in squeezing the puncher with his little elfish hands. Then, using some coy maneuvers with his thumb, temporarily concealing the hole while he slid the card beneath his palm, the hole would seem to disappear or move to another part of the card. Okay. Interesting. You overlap 2 of the punch cards, and they mask each other's hole patterns. Oh, put both cards in the totem lathe. You card another totem using the combined hole pattern. Take it to the alchemitor. Oh man, it looks like Rose made 1,000,000 hammers for some reason. Get all this shit out of here. You're about to make something sweet. Let's go. Whoa! Whoa! We have a weapon crafting system. Let's go. Let's go. Well, thank you, Rain. I was already knee-deep in the life of Anderson, though. Yo, this is amazing. Not reading is motherfucking. Wait for it while I eat my mac and cheese. Duly noted. Duly noted. You guys did not see that embarrassing failure for me to eat that last piece of mac and cheese. You did not. None of you. None of you saw it. Look away. Look away from my shame. Let's see. We have the ultimate pogo hammer. Yeah, let's get the pogo hammer. Look at how happy John is. Yeah. Practice with the new weapon. Bong, 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 bong. This imp looks very unhappy. What did you do? I combined the cards in the lathe thingy and made this. It is so sweet, man. Look at me go. I see. That was a really good idea, John. Nice work. Thanks. I got the idea from Harry Anderson. Who? You know, the show night court? No. Oh. Well, bottom line is, he's awesome. And that's really all there is to say on the matter. Alchemy, yeah, that's exactly what this is. Now, I'm trying to think, like, if he were to mix it with a different kind of weapon, but this alchemy system, crafting system, I can't even speak, would be awesome in real life. I mean, it would be. It's also, like, I'm curious. Oh, bye. Unipogo Rider catapulted sky high in the process. I agree, it would be really awesome, but would it do less damage because it has springs? Maybe, but it also jettisoned John super up high. Boop. Sweet catch. Thank you, Rose. Can you use that to get up to the gate? Who cares about building? You just boom, whoosh, up through the gate. And hope there's a checkpoint. So now he could go down into his dad's room pretty easily. Let's see what's going on here. Whoa, is that a boss? Is that a boss that has been created? Oh no. Oh no. Hey, that was a pretty nice sweet catch. Save. Oh yeah, that. This is pretty comfy. Why don't you just like carry the bed around with me on it up to the gate up there? I can't interact with you directly or anything that you are touching if it will result in moving you, see? Oh, lame. The game probably regards that as kind of cheating, in a way, thieving you of your free will as an adventurer and the need to advance your own skill and ingenuity. The server player is just a facilitator. Well, okay. All that scurrying around kind of wore me out. I think I'm just going to rest here for a bit. Rose, can you deal with the MSPA, like, by dropping stuff on them if they sneak too close? No, you should pick up your hammer and defend yourself. What? Come on! I have no idea what the hell Dave is up to, or if he's even close to recovering the game. There's more stuff I'd like to try in case he doesn't come through. Alright, I'm going to rest my eyes here for a second, though. Honestly, you feel like it has -1 damage and +3 knockback, which is still a huge buff. No, it's not cheating. It's thoughtful mechanicking. I feel like what John did was build up momentum to do more damage, as well as fly like hell. Oh, yeah, that's possible. If that's the case, though, I mean, if he crosses the gate and he doesn't bring the house with him, is he just bone? I mean, I'm sure people know, but I don't know. I don't know at all. I hope that he just, like, gets it to a new level. Pretty. John, please don't fall asleep, though. Yeah, that's problematic. That's not good. 1 second, I need my mic. Good night, John. Sweet dreams, little prince. Well, it looks like a sort of indexing document. All the known results for punch card alchemy combinations. Okay, cool. This could be a convenient resource as you start to stumble upon more useful card combinations. But ever since John started punching cards, you've been contemplating other ways that this item manufacturing system could be put to use. In particular, if you obtain the code for any item at your disposal, you think you could theoretically send the code to John and he can make it himself. That is, if you can think of anything that would be worth sending to him. Captcha Suburb Server CD. Oh. You eject the disk and captcha the server CD. Message John the captcha code. Oh, god damn it. Of course there isn't a captcha code. That makes sense. Oh, that fire is really close. That fire is really close. Why are there two and signs? There's actually a really good reason for that. That is because that is a logical and instead of a bitwise and. So it's basically saying, if true pogo and true hammer, then you equal this. So a bitwise would be evaluating, a bitwise operator in a lot of languages would be operating like specific. So if you have an 8-digit hex code here, it would be actually only evaluating a bit of their code. But this is making sure that's evaluating the whole expression. It feels like it should be bitwise for what the punch cards are, right? Possibly. That's actually a good point. Yeah, actually, I would kind of agree. Oh, that would be really cool though if you could like use bitwise operators, because you can do like some really interesting things with bitwise operators, especially with XOR. I don't know. That's a good point though. I kind of would agree. Well, let's go back to where we were as everything's about to burn into nothingness. Yeah. Oh no. No. Did the laptop not charge at all on the generator? Facepalm ×2 combo. John, wake up. Good morning, John. Ah, yes, father. Cake. Fruit gushers. Harlequin. Creepy Slimer. Anderson. What is that? Is that gonna hit you on the head? What is that? Oh. What the fuck was that end bit? Okay, there's an imp right there, which is probably what's creeping up on me. I wanna see the end bit again though. I wish I could skip. Very mysterious. Are they different variants of the gates? Is that foreshadowing what the next like levels, like past the 7 gates, will look like? If you listen closely to the song, it's got bits of Skies of Sky in it. Homestuck's OST has a ton of leitmotifs, which is great. Oh, yeah, no, definitely Toby Fox does the same thing in Undertale. Absolutely. I actually love it. It really helps pull a piece of media really together, like, thematically. It's a fantastic device. The original composer for it had an excuse and all their music was removed. Oh, okay. Let's see. There was a figure right before, but the other things are seeing all the gates. Gotcha. Dispute is a kind word for... Oh, no. Getting some of that hot... Guys, spill the tea. Spill the tea. Let me know. What have I missed? What did I miss from the past? I'll continue reading while they're there. Yo, Imp, go away! Also, was... GG. Hey! Whoa, there you are. How's your adventure going, John? It's okay, I'm making some progress and Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me now. That's good. Oh, but like, I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but I guess it's not that. Well, whatever it is, I think it must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John. I think it'll all turn out for the best if you stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice. Yeah, you're probably right. But, I don't think I mentioned Nana to you, did I? Oh, I don't know, didn't you? Like, totally? I'm not, yeah, no. I don't know. Maybe you talked to Rose or Dave about it or something. Yeah, maybe that was it. I'm terrible at lying. They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me you have some spooky powers, but I'm always like, no, she's like a pretty regular girl to me. But then I think back to maybe there are times when it seems like you know some things, like maybe you know more about a thing than you were telling me. I don't know. Oh, well, John, I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things that I know. I'm just waiting. Waiting for what? Oh, John, I forgot I was messaging you about the meteor that fell near my house. Oh, yeah, whatever happened with that? Oh, boy, it just turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. See, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens. Yeah, tell me about it. Maybe you should, like, wear an alarm clock or something? So what was the deal with the meteor? Oh, well, it's hard to explain, but, I know what it is now, and I know everything's going to be okay. So what is it? Is it just another thing you're waiting to tell me? Oh, gosh, Sean, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first. Huh? Okay, well, not literally, but, like, maybe kinda literally? Stop being so confusing. Well, anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Love you, bye. John's like, this fucking girl, absolutely crazy. He's just like, a pretty regular girl indeed. So what happened was the artist sent a song to Hussie to use in the comment, and Hussie used it, and then got flipped to saying that wasn't supposed to be in the comic, it wasn't finished yet, and threw a tantrum. They're also kind of a dick in general. Oh, okay. He didn't send it to Hussie specifically. He just put it on the forums. He didn't realize that it made it fair game to use. Gotcha. Didn't he put it in the place where the finished song was supposed to be placed? So then he continued to complain about how Hussie was so unprofessional. He just said, okay, you're off the team. He being Hussie. Gotcha. So just extreme old school forum drama. Yeah, okay. I got you. I know what that's like. I remember the good old forum days. You stick the pogo hammer back in your strike specimens and get ready to kill some of these pesky little... Whoa, what's that? Boom. 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 Oh, even the tiny imp is hiding. Yo, like, I kind of miss forum culture. Like what we have now in the different, like, aspects of social media is interesting in its own right, but there was something really special about forum culture. Rose, why aren't you dropping something on the thing? Oh no. Maybe you should have grinded up a little bit for the boss fight, John. See, you're an amateur. You kept hitting the run command in all your fights instead of grinding the experience. Most of the time, you don't even need to grind. You just fight things as they come. You'll be leveled up for the boss. Discords are kind of similar. There's just something really unique about forums. Be the imp? Yeah. But this is what happens when you keep running in RPGs, guys. Don't do that. You have to actually get that experience. Be the imp and quickly abscond the fuck out of here. This is what weaker adversaries do when things get too hot to handle, which is frequently. John, prepare for the boss battle. Let's go. I need some boss battle music. You stopped being the imp because I was stupid, and you scurry over to your magic chest that you suddenly remembered was on the roof, which they actually did indicate earlier. There are some things in here that would be good to stock up on for a major battle, but it looks like somebody has plundered your chest. This is so outrageous. Go fight some people. Go. Yeah, this is looking bad. So we got imp there, imp there, imp there. You're being ambushed. There isn't much room to maneuver on the sloping roof. Maybe you should consider making your way to higher ground. That way you can have the advantage in the fight. Ascend to the highest point of the house. Come on, Anakin. Spend more time trying to get XP and loot than you do actually playing the game. Who? I don't know. Like, the thing is, like, most well-designed RPGs don't really require that much grinding. Like, even if you just fight things as they come, Homestuck has albums of music, but the cover art are spoilers. Oh, so I'm glad I haven't looked it up then. Trails of Cold Steel is actually a really good JRPG that does grinding well, because you can't overgrind, because you get diminishing returns on experience at a certain point that you won't be over-leveled for an area. Musical spoilers is a unique concept, but it's absolutely a thing in Homestuck. They're not very spoilery, Shailene. Honestly, like, just in the interest of my own safety, because I, like, for example, I I'm not gonna like try to toot my own horn too much here, but I'm pretty good at piecing stuff together from small details. I discovered the entire twist of I need to be careful because some people might not have played that game. Ping me in chat. Ping me in chat about a game later in my Discord if you want to know what I'm talking about there. But a game that had a pretty surprising plot. I figured out pretty quickly on a small detail, just because that's what I do. I overthink things. So many musical spoilers. Let's see. You go up here. Look down. Oh, wait. There's more than one of them. There's more than one of them. That's not good, guys. Multi-boss fight. Yo, multi-bosses are the worst. Huh? The handcuffs? It seems like a long way down to your yard, not even speaking of what's below. Hey, weren't your trick handcuffs dangling from the branch earlier? Damn it, why are the imps making off with all your sweet gear? As of this point in the comic, only one album had been released. Homestuck Volume 1. Oh, okay. Turn around. Oh, crude ogre. Oh, boy. 2 of them. You're confronted with a pair of enormous foes. This is it. You have no choice but to waste a fierce rooftop battle. This is totally going to happen now, and could in no way conceivably be interrupted by a sudden shift in our attention. It's go time. It's time to do this thing. We're doing it, man. We're making things happen. Dave, stop being the other guy. And damn it, why you gotta kill the momentum like that? Why you gotta do it? Twin hyper soldiers, yeah. You stop being the other guy. You're not even sure what that meant anyway. Ascend to the highest point of the building. Bro, roof now. Let's go. Ooh! I'm digging this. Acrobat. Yo, you taking little Cal? Wait, did you kill little Cal? Okay, no. You did not. Okay. It's an important thing. I'm loving this. Let's go. Yo, this is actually a really badass scene. Psych. Oh, wait. ×2 double psych out combo. Was that Gigi? Was that Gigi? Was that Gigi? What? Was it Gigi? Was that Gigi? Was that Gigi? She had the icon. She had the proton. Gigi. Was that her? Was that her? Oh, that's totally fucking her. It was totally fucking her. Full song title. Upward Moment. Okay, Dove fucking owns at this game. Yo, let's go. Let's go. You are now the wayward vagabond. Let's see. Let's see. Got him already. Examine the rotten pumpkin. What pumpkin? Check the little red bar. It appears to be a gauge for a large power cell, perhaps fueled by some kind of nuclear reaction. If this is the case, it is relatively low on fuel, but who knows how long it's been running here? You don't care about this sort of nonsense, and you will disregard it at once. You are very hungry. I'm pretty sure that was Gigi. Which gives me the big hype. Capture log. You have no idea what this means. It is total nonsense, and you don't know what to make of it. You will not give the foolish notion a second thought. Pick up a can of gravy. Just pick it up. You just pick it up. You're not holding the can of gravy. You need a can opener. Use your sharp teeth to poke a hole in the lid of the can. The upward movement leitmotif gets used a lot and you love it? Yeah, absolutely. That was Calibration's first debut Homestuck song. Oh, okay. Your teeth are useless for this task. They are blunt like that of the livestock, presumably suitable for mashing up plant matter and not for puncturing metal. Is that to imply that that they don't have a lot of meat to eat? Attempt to open it with your weak, pathetic digits. Your weak, pathetic digits are not strong enough to penetrate the can. Your fingers are certainly pointy enough, and your black carapace is suitably rigid, but you don't have enough muscle for the task. Take the can labeled beans. Herbivore boy. Absolutely. Oh, you take that too. Same in the can of custard. The can clearly reads mustard, a fact that you are perfectly well aware of. It is sort of cumbersome holding all these cans at once. You doubt you can hold many more than this, maybe one or two. So this character does not have a capture log, which is very important. Also, I hope we get to the end of Act 2 today. We're not too far from it. Okay. Cool. And for stuff like, oh, we're almost close to the end of acts, by the way, Zach, it's fine. Don't worry about that being a spoiler or anything. I think for the most part, like, that's fine for me. I like to know these things in general for like making appropriate breaks in the stream. So just as a heads up to you. As long as it's not like, yeah, we're almost to the end of the act where you fight the big boss very suddenly. It's sort of cumbersome. You have to find a way to put stuff if you want. Yeah, and if you want to carry a lot of things around, you drop all the cans and take a look at your wrist. It's a sort of specialized barcode pattern. Act 6 is as long as the previous 5 acts together. So it has like it has a quick ramp up of like small act, small act, small act, and then they just get larger. You weren't gonna remove it. You're just not a fan of it. It's very specific. Yeah, I was just letting you know. This brings back unpleasant memories, and you prefer not to dwell on it. What is the barcode? What is the barcode mean? What do barcode R mean? Let's see. Barcode on Vagabond. Writing things down. Let's see. Examine the small potted plant. What plant? God, stop eating this shit! Check the book on human etiquette. It appears half the pages of the book have been eaten. The documenting volume is considerably lighter than it once was. You're somewhat skeptical about the nutritional value contained by these pages. However, of the practical wisdom they contain, there can be little doubt. You've learned so much. Yes. So, you aren't even sure, like, so it looks like eating meat is something that doesn't exist in this future. Or, yeah, that's really interesting. You can scan that and get a discount at Walmart. No, what I need to do is get one of those. Does anybody remember scanners? Does anybody remember the scanners, like, toy? Like, let me go find that real quick. It's very important. It's very important. Let me just, boop, and then scanners. Like, you guys, like, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this together, because this is part of my childhood. Do you guys remember these? Does anybody remember these? Like, you would go and you would scan all the barcodes and find, like, monsters and everything. And, like, 90%, what in the world is this? Yeah, you would go and you would scan, like, little barcodes at the store, and you get little, like, monsters that you could, like, level up and stuff, if I recall. It was actually really cool. Yeah, you remember those, yeah. Oh, man, I kind of want one. I kind of want one. It was really fun. It was really cool. But that was an aside. Yeah, it is super neat. Every time I tried to use one, it felt like I had to go through a million barcodes just to find one monster. I'm not gonna lie. Clear out the cans inside the purple machine. Oh, there's a lot of rice, gravy, beans, cheese. Let's see. Such a bountiful plenty, and yet the delights taunt you from within their small metal prisons. Search the room for a can opener. You've already looked all over the place for a can opener, even making as few electronic inquiries about one to no avail. Nothing else inside the purple thing either. You wield a trusty knife. That is not a knife. That is a shiv. It is actually you're not really sure what they're called. It's an old rusted one of those red mailbox arm flappy doodads. Either for letting you know when there's mail in the box, or maybe for alerting the mailman to outgoing mail being collected. You don't really know. You've wrapped a little piece of cloth around it with a grip. It is useless for opening cans. Why? At least he knows what a can opener is. That's fair, actually. And he knows what a red mailbox thing is as well, which is really interesting to me. Because, I mean, I don't know how this is, like, many years in the future. Be the imp. This means nothing to you. You are not an imp, and you have no idea what an imp is, and you will not entertain such frivolous and childish ideas ever again. You feel stupid, and you hate yourself a little for even considering it. Become the mayor of Cantown. Become the mayor of Cantown. As the glorious founder and mayor of Cantown, you erect a dignified, majestic city hall out of cans, fittingly capped off with a tome of good manners for the roof. You have given yourself a very official and important-looking mayoral sash made out of old cables to complete your look of authority. A number of rather civic-minded citizen cans gather in front of the building to offer adulation to their fair and magnanimous leader. all is well. We have a mayor, everyone. Huzzah. Important question. Who the heck is the vagabond and how did he arrive here? All I know is that he came in through the desert and there was a ruined city in the background and he just sort of plopped down here. So I'm very curious. You immerse yourself in this beautiful dream as you whittle away the minutes or perhaps hours. Beep, beep, parade, mayor. You love the idea of being a mayor. You love everything about mayors and the concept of an orderly civil democracy. It all seems so mannerly and reasonable to you. Everyone is friendly and happy, and the city runs like clockwork. That is not how democracy actually works. The foundation of the government is based on mutual respect between the leader and its people. It is also built on having a really great mayor that everyone loves and who's totally amazing and heroic and brave. The mayor we needed but don't deserve? Absolutely. Also, these idealistic thoughts. You know, I would rather him think this of democracy. I would very much rather him think this. Or them, I guess. I feel like a gender-neutral term would be appropriate, because I don't really know. Mayors are so much better than kings. You hate kings, and you think kings are really stupid. They are petty, bossy tyrants that are really full of themselves and basically awful in every way. God, do you hate kings. I'm going to just make a note that hates kings, very specifically. So there's probably a wasteland king or something. Let's see. You have a curse thing you want to share with me before you forget? Sour cream Oreos? Get out of here. Leave. No, what? What? No, sour cream Oreos? That sounds terrible. Can we clarify character genders in these contexts? As long as it's not a spoiler. As long as it's not a spoiler, I don't mind. Oh my goodness. Yo, I love these pride emotes so much. They're like my favorite thing. Do not spoil. So so if they are genuinely spoilers, then don't. I will let you guys, as members of the community and how the story lays out, do that. Decide that. Are we losing our pride? What? Why? I thought pride emotes, I thought they were lasting forever. I would love a drink. Thank you. Thank you, Lolly. Okay. If they are story points in any way or major character development points or something, then no. It'll just tell me. If it'll just tell me, it's fine. Gotcha. You usually get a pride emote when somebody is like gifting a sub or like donating or something. It's just like, hey, here you go. Or if somebody subs normally. Explore west of Cantown. Over here is the other side of the room. There's another one of those purple storage boxes, some useless objects scattered on the floor. Are there any other? If there are 7 of these, that would be awesome. Over here, let's see. Use the glowing green rock to open cans. Hello, thank you for drink. Thank you. Woo! I don't know if the pride emotes go away. Lolly says that, but I'm not sure. Because I thought they were permanent year round. But I could just be wrong. Over here is the other side of the room, yada yada. Use the glowing green rock to open cans. That seems dangerous. What are all these things? They have crayons! Yo, these I'm gonna choose to believe that this canonically is the future from Papers, Please, and that those are my son's crayons from Aristotska. That's all I have to say about that. Those are my son's crayons. Let's see. Use glowing green rock. You pick up the nugget of uranium, and oh, that was so stupid. Why would you do that? Thank you. Paper stuck. Yo, the mashup we need. Why would you pick up uranium? What is wrong with you? And there's also fossilized fly. It's chalk numbers. They're not crayons. They're chalk. Okay, never mind. There are 12 pieces of chalk in every color of the 12 pieces of chalk. So we're missing, and most colors of the rainbow. You are excited by this. Must be some kind of release mechanism for this thing. The container is full of motor oil. It does not seem useful. Poor lightning bug. There's nothing you can do for this new little friend. Attempting to crush the amber, encasing the firefly would likely harm it. It nevertheless bravely flashes on. You find its light alluring, inspiring. To you, it seems like it could quite easily serve as the light of... Use the chalk to draw... This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. We are building Cantown. Radioactive burp. Munchon, no. We take your greens... Wait, WV takes eat your greens too literally. Oh, okay. So So Lolly was incorrect. We do keep our Twitch Pride emotes. Okay, awesome. Because I love those emotes so much. My favorite one is Pride Pog. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for that clarification. Democracy is beautiful. You sketch a handsome network of sprawling thoroughfares for your citizens to traverse. The adoring population applauds its mayor's keen instincts for city planning. You even add some luscious vegetation to your city with a piece of blue chalk because you can't seem to find a more suitable color for some reason. Lay a chalk foundation for Cantown's civic growth. You develop westward, settling those fertile plains and claiming them for your city. You section off a number of residential and commercial zones for your civic growth, arranged in a logical pattern, in the only logical pattern that occurs to you. That's really interesting, because it's a chessboard, or it could be checkers, but I think it's a chessboard, which has some pretty interesting significance from the way that Nana was describing the forces of light and dark earlier. Oh man, so many Pride emotes. I love them so much. The color of your residential zones with your piece of white chalk, but then for some reason none of the colors in the box strike you as suitable for commercial zones. Perhaps there is an alternative. Use your own pee for the commercial zones? You cannot urinate because you have not had anything to drink in quite some time. You are very thirsty. Also, that's a really terrible idea, and you wouldn't consider befouling your wonderful city in that moment for even a moment. Motor oil. You fill each empty square with a bit of motor oil to complete the zoning. It looks rather striking to you. You can hardly imagine that an up-and-coming young man trying to make it into the world would not feel delighted to live in your fair district. You are very careful not to get any unpleasant fluid on your person. Peel label from the can of mayo to affix the sash. Yo, that's genius. We now officially have the mayor sash. I love it so much. So many Pride emotes. Oh my goodness, it is blowing up in chat. So many. Survey surroundings in search of more terrain for the city. Let's see. It seems you've run out of territory for your western expansion. But there's still a lot of empty wall space. Perhaps your citizens would feel happier with a colorful backdrop that would make them feel more at home. Oh man, it's interesting because like the mayor here, as I will refer to him or them, is it really just feels like this general idea of that's interesting over there. This fantasizing about a regular society. What is this image that was painted? Okay. Using most of your imagination and an entire piece of sky blue chalk, you render a bright and cheerful sky full of clouds. You decided that very closely orbiting your city is a luminous planet about which orbits a single moon. So is that the moon over there and this is the luminous planet? You switch to another shade of blue. Okay, because that struck me as very curious. Motor oil isn't green, duh. The mayor does deserve love. Absolutely. Would eat uranium but not the motor oil? I'm assuming that's the moon that's orbiting? I hope so, because otherwise I have questions. Orbiting much further from your city are 4 planets. None of these have satellites, you've decided. Yeah, that makes sense, you think. 4 planets. Interesting. Oh, no, that's one of the 4 planets. Okay. Well, we know that there are 4 spires. I'm going to make a note. 4 spires equals 4 planets, maybe? Or maybe it's just irrelevant. But we have 4 orb spires that matter. And on the southern wall, beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness, occupying the furthest orbit yet, there is the ominous planet. A moon circles this one as well. What is the ominous planet? Oh my god, I have so many questions. Something has to inspire the mayor's imagination, like personal experience. Notes. I'm very much taking notes. Praise the mayor. I love him. Yes. Map update time. I guess I could. I guess in theory I could update the map with the planets, though I don't know how it relates to the medium. I do know that there are 4 planets, and then at the southern wall there is a impenetrable veil of darkness, which is the ominous planet. There were also very specific indicators on the other planet, which are really interesting. So this one is a volcano. This one has like a weird symbol that reminds me of World of Warcraft slightly. This one has it looks like a mountain range or something on it, and this one is dripping stuff. It's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Check the rampaging boy on the screen. Oh yeah, it's that guy. You almost forgotten about him and his confusing shenanigans. It seems like he has things well in hand at the moment. He does not appear to need your help, and you've already concluded that he cannot help you, at least for the time being. Turn on the other 3 screens. They should not turn on yet. You have no idea how to turn these on. There's no mouse for this weird quadra-monitored computer. It can only be operated through text commands from its keyboard. Perhaps there is a special key or command that will allow you to switch to another monitor? Press Tab. Hey! We have drink. Oh no, they're drenched in motor oil. Look at how happy the mayor is. Look at that tab. Oh my god. Consume several cans. You free the heavenly brown elixir from the jewels of pink carapace and imbibe like the wind. It is so sweet and sugary. You wonder how much sugar can fit in one can. Whatever mighty wizard concocted this potion is truly deserving of your fear and respect. Can I get some tab pog in chat? Let's go. Yo. Well, all I got is Whooper Pog, so that will be my tab pog for now. Honestly, I kind of want a mayor pog, like so desperately for an emote. At least this city has a huge entertainment screen. That's true. That's true. Yo, let's go for tab. Welcome the rest into the city. The tabs are naturalized as loyal new citizens of Cantown. All cans are welcome and equal in your city, regardless of can content, and whether empty or full. It's not like emptying a can kills it or anything. They are all just cans after all. We are all cans on this glorious day. Now let's hit escape. Feeling refreshed and heavily caffeinated, you go back to work on the big computer. You hit escape, which seems to minimize the action windowy thing and reveals a history of all the commands that you've entered. Let's see. Do this, it looks delicious. Flail about. Do this thing. 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 You're stupid. Do this thing. Might I bother you for a second? We've reached an impasse. Do this thing. You use the arrow key to scroll up for a bit. You can't believe how much you've already typed into this stupid contraption. What a waste of time. You scroll all the way up to your first command. It looks like there are more commands above it. Maybe someone is entering commands on this thing before you? There aren't many more. At the top of this list appears to be the very first command. So there's home, view, switch to. So I could do lock room 3 password. Okay, so there is a room 3 that's locked. View, reboot. So we could do switch 2, 3, and 1. Let's do switch 2. Oh god! Oh, it's the wizard. Oh, it is the wizard. It does say locked. That's interesting. You activate screen 2. The signal is garbled and you have no idea what you're looking at. Some sort of filthy beggar pleading for help. Wait, the wizard, his arm is broken though. No one is around and nothing is happening. You seem to be locked out of any sort of interactions with whatever's happening on the monitor. The joke is that tab has no caffeine as sugar. Oh, does it not? Is that real? I didn't know that. Yeah, I would like a mayor-based, oh, yo, I like the wizard, I like the wizard emote. The internet was terrible for some time, but you think it's better now. Okay, well, welcome back. I'm glad you are able to process now. Switch to 3. Yeah, whoa! It's another one of these rapscallions. The monitor is locked too. You can't tell him what to do. Not that you really want to, since it just looks like a more confusing nonsense to you. You consider switching the screen forward by the side against it. You have a feeling that that would just confuse you even more, and you don't really care about all that anyway. No, I want to see screen 4. Come on now, Mayor. What is Dave fighting? Lil Cal has been killed, murdered brutally, ended before his time. Dave's over here being a badass, so I'll just sit here with that. All 4 screens activate. Together they display a countdown starting at 4 hours and 13 minutes. Oh, reboot. You can't. Nothing is working anymore. The timer seems to have disabled the keyboard. Shit. Be the mayor. Enough of this nonsense. You are an important mayor, and this absurd contraption has wasted enough of your time. You've got a city to govern with a carapaced fist, which is to say firm, yet polished, and supple as the situation demands. Anyway, this will help you kill some time while you wait for the clock to count down. Lil Cal has been slayed. Can I get a F in chat? Oh my goodness. This is the big rough. This is the big rough. Let's see. 413. Oh, that's a good point, actually. That is actually a very good point. Another 413. Huh. 413 timer. That is a detail that I did not pick up on. Reboot. Be the mayor. Create employment opportunities for the citizen cans. Let's see. You temporarily dismantle City Hall to free up all the can power available to create a vigilant town militia. You divide them into 2 groups, marking them with distinct teams and ranks using a piece of white chalk and motor oil. You then organize them into a phalanx across the countryside, preparing for a stiff training regimen. When you are through with them, your forces will be well-oiled machine. Chalk another one up to bold leadership. Lead your men to victory. Loading. You waste... This is amazing. Who wins this chess game? Oh my god, what is this? This is fantastic. Checkmate. Wait, who won? White lost. Okay. You waste more than 4 hours on this tomfoolery, bringing us to 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Best character? This is based on a real chess play in a tournament. Oh, really? Interesting. Mourn the loss of Citizen Tab. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Your caffeinated chittering must have agitated all the little bubbles curiously hidden in the liquid, creating too much pressure in the can. You speculate this is why it exploded as you nervously eye the timer. You're starting to wonder what will happen when it reaches 0. Maybe it's best to not be near when this happens. Minutes in the future. Though perhaps not as few implied by circumstance. A peregrine mendicant trundles precious cargo beneath the gleam of the celestial ominous. What more? There's more. Huh. Is that how the vagabond looks here? What? Interesting. Why did the look change so much? Beneath the gleam. Huh. Go outside and get some sun. Well, it's definitely not the mayor, because the mayor wouldn't give up his sash so easily. You say bittersweet goodbye to your beloved city. It's time to move on to greener pastures, which of course you mean an arid, sandy wasteland upon which nothing as green has grown for years. The door shuts behind you. A panel on the door becomes illuminated. As you ponder over the marks on the panel, you hear another mechanical sound overhead. Donk. The LCD panel appears to have a touchscreen interface. So we have house, we have gate. So we're getting more weird symbols. So we have here, there are 3 rooms. So it did mention locking off a room before. So we have house, we have gate, which I'm just making a very crude drawing with. And then we have whatever these are. So these are like the Stars of David, it looks like, but they're intertwined. This is getting very odd. This is getting very strange, everyone. What is going on? Curiously prod the funny-looking spirograph. It appears the funny-looking spirograph room is locked. Okay. Interesting. The floor rotates 360 degrees beneath you while the surrounding wall seems to stay put. It's like the triangle fractal. It does not appear to be locked. Okay, we're learning more stuff. It turns 120 degrees and the door opens. You go to the door to find another room. It's the same size as the other one you just wasted all the time in, while a clock ticking down to something which may or may not be your doom. Maybe there's something here that will help you escape. Against the wall, there's another perplexing contraption. Oh boy. Against the opposite wall is some sort of control panel which catches your eye. It has 2 large screens, but only one appears to be active. There are fields for numbers which appear to be modifiable with dials to the right. Some numbers are already supplied by default, perhaps entered by the previous user. There are a few buttons below, the largest one bearing the symbol marking this room. It also looks like there's a meter stick propped there for no reason. So we have coordinates, we have time, we have altitude. So we have horizontal and vertical coordinates. Your X and Y axis. So here's the planet Earth, and then is this related to the gates, perhaps? Attach your trusty knife to the meter stick. Yo, are you now a Lancekind? You immediately craft a measuring spear through possibly the most advanced form of alchemy employed thus far. This is obviously the most important thing to do first. Obviously. Indeed. Let's see. Or it would be obviously the most important thing to do if you remember to bring your trusty knife. You feel so insecure without your trusty knife. It makes you want to slit you. At the very least, flog your carapace with some sort of measuring apparatus. Look at the other wall. You examine the perplexing contraption across the room. Yes, of course, you have no idea what it could possibly do. You adopt the only obvious course of action, which is to poke and prod it with your handy ruler. You're quite sure this is what science is all about. Let's press the triangle button. You back up to the control panel, which obviously controls the gizmo, and you push the blue button, which is obviously probably the most obvious thing to do. You purify a pumpkin. Well, hello. Interesting. Confirmed. This is definitely what science is about. Yeah, no, this is like, honestly, the mayor is the most scientific being in this entire comic thus far. Examine the pumpkin. It seems this mysterious gourd was transported, purified, from a specific time and location somewhere on this planet you are on. You wonder if the machine, a purifier, will take any object that exists at whatever time and location you supply. There's a symbol carved on the pumpkin. You don't know what it means, and you doubt it will ever prove to be relevant. Ever. Ever. Pumpkin symbol. Just making a quick note. Pumpkin symbol is going to be equal to some sort of furry mask, I guess. Devour the pumpkin. That's definitely going to be healthy. You consider dining on the ripe flesh of the plump vegetable, but your curiosity about the purifier gets the better of you. You try to sneak a nibble from the pumpkin nonetheless. What is the green button? The mayor is such an intelligence stat. It's so high. Yo, I feel like the mayor is like highest wisdom, low intelligence, because he just wisely, his intuition is fantastic. But he also clearly has a very high charisma stat. He led all the people of Cantown to prosperity. What pumpkin? What about the spelling? Did they did they spell it wrong at some point? Did I miss something important? Examine the pumpkin. Huh. I must be crazy. Wouldn't a high wisdom character make smart? I mean, possibly. I think the mayor's making a lot of smart decisions, just not intentionally. The mayor is the mastermind behind everything. Indeed, this is how he builds a glorious new future. You first examine the attractive green buttons. The icon for the one on the left is the house shape you've seen plenty of times before. The right one on closer inspection appears to be a map for this underground facility with an X marking its center. You push the button. All of the numbers change. Perhaps these are coordinates for the location of the center of this facility, along with the local date and time. If this is the case, it would make a useful reference point for your current bearings. Now, let's see real quick. That makes this incredibly difficult. Let's see. I'm going to write down these coordinates real quick. I'm going to write down these coordinates and the time. X, Y, altitude, time. So this is 44.517677 for X. I don't know if this is going to be useful at all. I don't know if it's a waste of time me writing the coordinates. Fiddle with the dials. Let's see. Are you fiddling to the future? Because that seems really very dangerous. So the altitude is 341.3. This is something 0.821422. Is this going to be the numbers in Lost? The time is going to be 13.6. And I can try to fill in those holes later. Only one way to find out would be to attempt to purify something from this facility. It should be easy to zero in on a location relative to the center because you have an uncanny knack for tracking precise distances you've already traveled in whatever units you choose. Very, very handy. Very handy skill you have there. Your handy ruler gives you a good clue as to the basic unit of human measurement. You will go with that. Purify your trusty knife. Let's see. You nudge the coordinates very slightly and bump up the elevation by 0.5 human measurement units. And you make sure to keep the time approximately what it was to begin with. You purify the trusty knife. Are we going to get all of Cantown? You nudge the numbers a bit more and purify a bunch of cans. This is so much more efficient than walking back and forth to the other room to get them. You believe that time is at a premium after all. to purify the pumpkin. Does this machine look like a depurifier to you? Honestly, the idea that a purifier could both purify and depurify things is so laughably ridiculous. You wish somebody would depurify your brain and repurify it with a brain that is much more smart and much less dumb. The mayor is very hard on himself. You should see where these coordinates lead to on Google Maps. Ooh, that's an interesting thing. I might, well, I would try, but I do not remember what the other coordinates were. That is actually a really good point. I will try to figure it out once I get the rest of the coordinates, because I'm really curious as to where the facility is. Use a crusty knife to carve a spook schema in pumpkin. What the hell are you talking about? This idea makes no sense at all, and is basically meaningless. Try to use that mushy stuff in your gourd next time. Instead, you just carve off the top, exposing a decadent cache of gorgeous seed-laden ambrosia. Needless to say, you consume all of it rather quickly, but it turns out to be too gross for us to watch. That's how I imagine the mayor. You cannot move it. It has a spirograph-shaped indentation for the spirograph switch, and possibly requires a special kind of key to turn it. Purify the firefly out of the amber. I think that'll just bring the amber along, honestly, but we'll see. Purify. Oh, no, you got it! What? Did you actually do it? You got it! Boom! Oh, clever! Very clever. You saved the firefly. You release your blinky new friend. You will give her a name when something suitably whimsical appears to you. We got the firefly out. Hey, yeah. Adjust time dial to purify rotten pumpkin. Let's see. Ah, yes. Adjust the time. The past. You and Serenity, which is, I guess, the firefly's new name, consider new ways to waste more time with the purifier. You're assuming that she's a girl firefly, even though you're not really sure that fireflies can be girls. You target the extremely tasty rotten pumpkin that was sitting in the other room hours ago. It seems the purify cannot appear something if it will create a time paradox. A gelatinous Greek ghost pumpkin purifies and quickly dissolves into a pile of unappetizing sludge. Is that a Steins Gate reference? Is that a Steins Gate reference right there? Democracy is free. Spook scheme is a reference to Problem Sleuth. Oh, okay, gotcha. Because, like, the whole green sludge thing was a thing in Steins Gate with time travel. Purify the grate over the entrance to the facility. Oh. Let's see. We're almost to 14. Let's see, 350. Serenity blinks a message of urgency. What? You nearly forgot that while trapped in amber, she was able to witness all of your tomfoolery and dilly-dallying in the room, and knows that the timer is about to expire. It's time to get the show on the road and escape. You reset the coordinate with the right green button, and this time only adjust the elevation by approximately 10 human managements. That is Morse code, yeah. I don't know Morse code. Let me go get Morse code. That's something I need to do, because I want to decipher this message. Morse code. Let's see. So, this would imply that it is, I will put this right here so we can all do this together. So let's see what that says. It says, so that's dot dash dot dot. Dot dash dot dot. I don't know Morse code off the top of my head. And is that just a regular dot? LE dash T 3 dots. Let's see over here. Is it let's leave or something? No, it's not. Let's dash dash dot. Where's dash dash dot? Dash dash dot dash dash dot. Let's go. Okay, this isn't. Yeah, let's go. This is an incredibly intelligent firefly. There are translators too. Yeah, I probably should have just done that. Oh, Steins Gate was released on October 15th, 2009. The standard means of communication for all fireflies. Now, which one was first, Steins Gate or this update? That is a very, very... I don't know. Is there a way I can see what dates these things were updated? Because I would be interested. It feels like a Steins Gate reference. Yeah, let's go. Hasten to the exit. Post haste. You gotta get everything in Cantown. Hurry up! You can't leave behind Tap. Oh no. Wait. Shit. Wait, that's important. That's the coordinates, negative 74. They try to distract me with action scenes. Damn it, go back. I love this music, but go back. Oh no. What? Psych? That's not what's important, though. What's important is the quartz. My eyes are peeled. I'm like 242204 24. Okay. I didn't leave myself enough space. 2422. Go back and restart. Sorry, this is very important to me to get all these details. 2242. Here we go. Come on. Hurry along. I could take a print. That's a good idea, actually. 04. Actually, I got all the details I needed there. I got all the details I needed right there. So it is 0413 of 2422. So roughly 400 years in the future. So I'm going to ask you guys, if I look up these coordinates, which it's intended for you to be able to, otherwise they would not have been visible, how big of a spoiler is it actually? The update is from October 5th. So that is just a really weird coincidence. Huh. 413 years in the future? Yeah, that is accurate, actually. 2009 plus 413. Yeah, that's accurate. That is, yeah, 100%. This number keeps coming up all the time. So, let's see. So, 14.5172.677 negative 74.821422. Let's see. Coordinates. Let me see. Can I Google shouldn't. Does Google not auto take coordinates like this? It's very rare. Let me just Google Maps. Let me go over here. We don't know when it is. Also, you just got back. Let's see. Wait, what do you mean I never would have been meant to see that? I don't... Oh, no. Oh, but I would have been meant to see that. Yeah, I agree. So, let's see. Google Maps by coordinates. Don't want to bore you guys too much with me, like, figuring this out. Google Maps. Can I look it up by coordinate? Here we go, finally. Oh, I literally just have to type it into the search bar on Google Maps. Okay. Okay, so that is 14.517677 negative 74.821422. Okay, now let's see. Where is this? Is this right? Is this right, everyone? The Caribbean Sea? Was it 44 degrees north? Not. It's very possible I just wrote it down wrong. If it's 44 would make more sense because that would put it somewhere in America. Yeah, it is 44. I wrote it down wrong. Thank you. Good catch. Thank you. 44. Let's see. It puts it in Canada. Oh, no, just before Canada. Oh, okay. Interesting. So it is somewhere in New York. So So that leads us to upstate New York. Interesting. Post haste. Yeah, we gotta go post haste. That's really interesting, though. Is there anything there in particular? Yo, the sad part is that it's right next to a river, right? Like, what happened to all this water? That is really interesting. Just got back and you thought we were on the page before. Yeah, no, I was just backing up so that the music. Let's go. That is interesting. Interesting detail. Okay, so let's see. Unpsych. You attempt the rare and highly dangerous 5x cliffhanger combo and fail. We are doing it, man. We are making this happen. Let's go! Oh, the music is so good. 5 cliffhangers in a row. I can't even write notes right now. What the fuck is going on right now? Rose! It has the symbol. John's dad is a badass. Yo, Dave's bro is so cool. Coordinates. I should remember that later. What the fuck just happened, though? What? There was so much packed into that animation. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that multiple times. Yeah, watch for a sec. I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool notes. It can fly. Did I stop the previous flash and not finish it? Which one? Are you talking about the one where, he's trying to escape? I don't think so. Are you referring to this one? I had watched that before I skipped it that time. That is where Homestuck picks up. Okay. That is a lot. Thank you. That's just, I'm going to be rewatching that a couple of times, but I actually just really appreciate that because that's going to be the first thing that I'm going to be going for, the new coordinates. So that is really helpful because I'm just going to be, that's going to be the thing. Let's see. So that's going to be negative 0.955766, negative 174.759521. Google Maps is having a struggle trying to find that, actually. Let me see. I should go to the page after. Okay, I will do that in just 1 second. Let me just see what this finds real quick. Did I type in the wrong coordinates? Where did this... Did we go to the wrong coordinates, or are we actually in the ocean? Baker Island? Okay, going all the way into the Pacific Ocean. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely... Yeah, let me go to the page after, which I assume... I'm going to have to rewatch that. End of Act 2. Oh, I kind of want to continue, but I know not to. Oh, that is intriguing. Yeah, was that not negative what I had before? So, okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Whew. Thoughts on the story. It is very interesting. It is moments of greatness that has really odd pacing that kills momentum for a bit, and then it really picks up. This is my second homework. Managed to get full acts done in each one. I think that will stop later from my understanding of how the acts kind of just ramp up. So it is definitely brilliance and insanity that is plagued a bit by poor pacing. Am I really the fastest? Really? Oh. I mean, I have been doing them for 3 and 4 hours, but I'm actually really enjoying it. Even the low moments in, what do I think is going to happen in Act 3, Arbok? I have no fucking clue. I have no clue, honestly. It's really nuts, honestly. I was not expecting to rocket ship off, and I did not, and I need to go through this entire animation before again, because there were some really interesting details. Yeah. Wow. So we'll see. I don't feel like I understand the world enough to know what's going on. Obviously the screens are related to the different characters. The question of whether or not it's related to Gigi is interesting, because that could be a red herring. Hussie has weird pacing, but it makes you frustrated and then recompensates for it. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. There are so many details that I'm loving. Act 3 is called Insane Corkscrew Haymakers. That does not help me at all for trying to figure out what's going on. You kind of like the pacing, oddly enough. They are, I think that the real egregious sin is that it takes so long to get into it in Act 1 that a lot of people drop off. Gotcha. But I'm really enjoying it. It's really wacky and weird. The lore building is super fun. The humor is really good in general. Most streamers watch the large dressing comment on the second time through. Gotcha. Yeah, that is, I actually want to rewatch it again on stream. I think... Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I do want to rewatch it on stream here and maybe comment. I don't want to take too many notes because I'm going to rewatch this actually. Oh, I bumped the mic. So sorry. I'm going to rewatch this when I'm off stream as well. Let's just take it. So the hand is interesting. Is that the wizard hand? The wizard hand seems to be an implication. Because the hand was broken, right? But what does that mean for Rose's continuity? Because I feel like that is the implication that this is by Rose's house. A continent westward. And years in the past, but not many. What is the meaning of the tree? So the tree drops that, house bag thing. And that's the other wayward, Voyager that we found. Oh, okay, that's actually a home. A meteor jettisoned off. There's so much in here that I don't know. The meteor came from one of the gates. The lab is related to it. The mom hit that. Wait. Oh, damn it. I wish I could. I need to look it up on YouTube so I can actually, like, go back whenever I see something. Because the way they're in the. So is he in the Dark Kingdom right now? Is that what that was implying? Gotcha. So avoid YouTube. That's a shame. Just because the convenience of it would be really nice. What is the frog? What is all of this? What is it related to? And then there's just this. The center of Skya. The Insepisphere. End of Act 2. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I will just rewatch it. This has been very wild. The meteor that impacted John's house grew into an apple tree. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. If I disable the flash and go on this page, I'll see it as a YouTube player, but the video recommended would be spoilers, so I'd have to pause before I finish it. That's a good tip. I'll probably end up doing that. Okay. I have a lot to process. I have a lot to process because that video itself was just so much thrown in there. So much thrown in there all at once. But the one of the big takeaways is the wizard hand. So actually there's a couple of big takeaways. Number one is the wizard hand that is out by the rocket, the bunker. That seems to be related, and I have to double check the other part of the comment to see if it's like related to if it actually is the hand of the wizard that was in Rose's home. The fact that also that is not connected to Rose, that monitor, it is connected to the wizard in itself, intrigues me. Additionally, Rose's mom, I'm wondering if she's connected to the lab that Rose is getting the Wi-Fi from. That seems to be directly connected to the gates and to everything, which would also explain maybe why the bunker's here, if the bunker was made to avert the apocalypse or something. And I'm trying to figure out how it's all connected. There's a lot going on here. But, okay, that's going to be the end of today's stream. I've been going for 4 hours. Homestuck is getting infinitely crazier. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this. You guys make this so much fun. And this Homestuck is getting absolutely bonkers, guys. This is totally wild. So, yeah.